things, Okra. I appreciate it.
That, like, okay, I actually don't think the neutral B should two-frame, or not two, it shouldn't jailbreak, but...
I mean, it does require a lot of lockdown, and
yeah,
you don't,
I mean,
you can't stop it once it starts fully charging the second part.
The only time you can really punish with the neutral B is if they're off stage or they are in free fall. That's the only time. Because otherwise it's so easy to dodge, but... I did not know it shield breaks, Jesus. That's brutal.
Can you release the down special early?
Oh,
it has armor?
Yeah. Super armor, yeah.
Of course it has armor.
It survives almost all other things too, because I think a Captain Falcon neutral B will kill it.
Oh.
Or will not break armor.
Peter has no respect for me whenever we play Smash. Like, he's a really good person to me outside of Smash, but whenever we're playing Smash, he's the meanest motherfucker on the planet.
I'm not mean.
You're being mean without words.
Peter, who spent their like half the match teabagging the last
against you?
No, I want to clarify. I don't think you're a mean person. I think that when you play Smash, the way you play Smash against me, like doing that shit where you knock me into the stage just now just to bounce me in the bomb when you already knew you were gonna win, that's unnecessary. Please.
Peter, you can be mean to me in Smash. I'll
Okay.
Alright, enough Smash.
No.
Like, Peter's not gonna just keep playing Smash the
I'm
entire
not,
game of D&D.
All of a sudden we hear.
I allow Peter to play this, I understand.
Also, I want to clarify, Peter. That's not me saying I don't want to play Smash with you. I'm just saying sometimes you do some mean shit. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's not at all false. Peter does some mean.
You do mean shit because you're capable of it, because you're good at the game. But it doesn't make me any more happy about it.
I've done my share of mean things on Smash, but like, holy
You
shit,
have.
Peter's out there with a vendetta.
Everyone's mean to me in Smash because I don't play it enough.
You just gotta practice. And then you can be mean to us.
It's hard for my brain to practice.
How do you learn better, Tom? From like observing or from doing?
I mean, probably from doing, but I know that what would really help me is if I did, like, you know, went to the training room and practice things. But my brain, I cannot focus long enough to like go into the training area and just like do things over and over again.
I mean, it's always good to play against.
Say again, what?
It's always good to play against a live opponent.
Right. I also just like, I used to have more interest in just like joining random matches, but
Even if I get my ass beat, I'm not as upset about it as online. But I've gotten better about the online. I've just accepted that there's 600 ms of latency, and that's just how life is.
I'm like the opposite. If you start like beating me when we're like in person, like in anything, any game in which I can like be beaten in person, which is every game, I like start crying. I'm like, everybody actually hates me IRL. I don't have any friends. I'm bad.
Oh no.
I thrive off of losing.
Don't play Mario Tennis with Zimmy, Shay.
Oh yeah, fuck Zimmy. Fucking Mario Tennis.
To beat his ass. I've been playing through the campaign. I've been doing the challenge modes. His ass is grass.
It's like the one thing
You're
that
gonna
actually
mow
made me
it.
bad.
God.
You're gonna mow
That
that.
game is so fun though.
Asshole. It was fun. So
What-
Playing like an asshole and being
Let
mean.
me-
through the net and hit the ball.
What? I need to ask. What
I
character?
didn't have any trouble dealing with him
He
because
switched
I
off
just
Tom
hit
a
it
lot.
behind him.
He literally would walk up to the net, put his foot behind him, popping balls through the hole. And when the ball came, he would just hit it. And he would do the low hit, so just bounce twice right in front of him, like a little bitch.
Oh my
All you
god.
have to do to counter it is hit it high and behind him.
No, because there's two people, and if you hit it high, then they get a special
Wait,
smash.
what game is this? Smash?
No, this is fucking
It's
Mario
Mario
Tennis.
Tennis.
Oh, tennis. I was like, I thought we were talking about Smash Brothers, and I was like, what? What?
Mario
character?
Tennis was a very contested.
And then you start
very-
talking about the net, and I was like, what does the net have to do with Smash Brothers? What is this meta?
Very heated Mario Tennis matches.
Okay, it's actually a lot funnier. I was like so lost on the net metaphor. I was like, what does this have to do with Super Smash Bros? What is this like? What is this football? This like European football related thing that Derek's going on about? I don't.
He was doing it. It's just like it's optimized.
It's not.
It's not
Then he's
even.
quiet in real life as he gets over the microphone. He just says it like
He is pretty
low
quiet.
volume.
Actually, I think he's quiet.
Kinda. He's
He's
still
dead.
goes.
He's not quiet.
Honestly, I'm not surprised in the least by this, based on the way that he treats like the one video game I play with him. He just no story.
Kingdom Hearts is his favorite game. He has never watched a cutscene from
Kingdom Hearts is his favorite game, and he hasn't watched it. What? How is he a real person? Oh my god! What a strange brain to have.
Anyways, are we quite ready for well, not other game talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need to open up Roll20 though, because I'm
My Roll20's not working.
guess.
I don't know if there's gonna be much need for it.
Howdy.
Well, I need to look at my character.
Howdy.
Echo.
You better paint a good picture.
I mean, we're gonna be traversing areas we've already been.
I need my character sheet.
Disgusting.
Theater of the mind, boys.
Character sheet.
If you don't have your character sheet fucking memorized, what are you even doing?
I have to do for you, or you just like...
Oh my
No, I'm opening up Roll20 because I need my character sheet, and everybody's like, "You don't need Roll20."
Yeah, because you should have that shit imprinted on your brain, alright?
That's upon my soul.
I'm sorry, Shay. I don't know how you could ever memorize a character sheet.
I can memorize a melee character sheet.
Can't.
Yeah,
Hit
melee
it.
I think
fighter.
you
Well.
may be joking.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
You're wrong.
I really
I
like
never
this.
joke.
I really like this picture of like a really like this really detailed like quarry, and then there's just a fucking MS Paint black hole in the middle. I really like that a lot.
Remember when we hit where's the pigs? Did Derek delete the pigs?
There were pigs.
Oh yeah, there's cross.
Yeah, where's the cross?
God.
There was a cross.
This was like Pig Hill or
from
something.
where?
Because I didn't know what the hell Pig
Oh
Hill
my
was.
god, Sue!
Minecraft.
Where do you get one of those tea
Shit.
necklaces?
We first entered the dirt when we were playing Minecraft.
Wait.
Oh man, remember when we played Minecraft?
Was that in
Derek-
October?
Derek didn't even get to make like a Diablo dungeon because we've been in the dirt for so long.
There was gonna be a Diablo dungeon?
No, because it's like because we were.
Time for the Monster Hunter World Feed.
Oh.
Featuring Byleth.
Yes.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Dante's
But
actually
not.
just Maximilian's brother.
Just kidding.
God, yes.
Dante is coming, but just kidding. It's not Dante.
I'll give you that campaign idea for free.
You know why,
Dante's in
why
Smash.
Dante's not in Smash? Dante's in D&D.
Dante,
Derek's
Dante's
holding
an
him
observer's
hostage.
after hours.
They're just hanging out with us.
Bought the rights to him from Capcom.
God, can we?
Weirdly, despite his success, Dante buying the rights to Dante from Capcom, $5.
I bought Dante for the same amount I bought a Frappuccino.
How was the Frappuccino?
I bought Dante instead. He was to say it's delicious and a virgin.
Yeah, can you suck that up with a straw?
You can suck both of them up with the straw.
Alright, y'all. Let's fucking recap.
Can only think of Dante being sucked by a straw.
Boss fight.
Dante's a virgin when he loses his powers.
Okay.
Does he?
What's your point?
Does he lose his
He
powers?
loses his
you
powers
fuck?
if he ever fucks.
God, y'all.
What?
That's not.
Oh.
I don't think that's
Oh,
confirmed.
did you just...
Dante actually, it's not that he loses his powers, but he's gained his powers because
He's like a
never fucked.
Chobits?
Please, can we?
Oh
Is that what Chobits is?
Not even the dungeon. Not even the dungeon master's demands.
The fucking robot. If she
True.
ever gets anything in her vagina, it turns her off.
Yeah.
That what it is?
Did y'all not know this?
Yeah, that's literally
Literally,
the plot.
Chobits like the
They can
fucking
never
flag.
fuck because his dick will deactivate her.
That's fucking weird.
There's other
Not
options.
everyone do this.
There are other options. Thank you, Steph.
There's other options.
Ain't
How
no
many of
fact.
those options exist?
Recap.
Recap.
Do you want me to go over the different holes?
Hold
Like,
on.
what-
I was setting you up for the joke. Yeah.
Thank
Can
you, Ko.
Can I please read something? Because I didn't know what Chobits was. Can I please read the first part of the description for what the plot of this is?
Yeah, go
Please.
for it.
Hold on. The series centers on the life of Hideki Motosua, a held-back student attempting to qualify for university by studying at Seki Prep School in Tokyo. Besides a girlfriend, he dreams of having a Persicom, an android used as a personal computer, which is expensive. On his way home one evening, he stumbles across a Persicom in the form of a beautiful girl with floor-length hair lying against a pile of trash bags. I just...
Yeah, that's
Why?
That's Chobits.
Chobits.
Why is she laying against a pile of trash bags?
I like that anime for some reason.
What does the hair description mean? Why does that matter?
Because her
There it
previous
is.
owner couldn't fuck her, Tom. Follow along here.
This sounds terrible.
It's Clam Source manga.
I can read my very bad recap that I
I
wrote.
can.
Oh man, this
We
is
recap.
bad.
Yeah.
We can do
We
it.
never recap.
Yeah.
We never
Oh,
recaps.
Lord.
Yeah, I always
We're
recap.
gonna
Fuck
talk
you,
about
Ween.
her vagina. I'm gonna faint.
We walk through the Chobits door. No, we walk through. We walk through Lily's door. We see a large battle between warships, angels, and draconic forces. Find ourselves outside a temple being protected by a large purple barrier. 2 guards approach us and say we need to get inside and that Elvira won't last much longer. They escort Lily inside. We make our way through. Whatever. We make our way through the tunnels where we found Lily. One of the guards defends us against an angel that we found in our time and falls in battle. The lady pulls out a spear and does the same in the next room. Next to Garrus's door, we see a tall woman with 6 wings chanting a spell. Inside that room, we hear unholy screams. Lily mentions that she remembers everything and leads us forward toward where the Warforged were left in our timeline. And that's where I stopped typing for some reason.
You literally missed 75% of the
You started going in very, very fast. I was like, okay, I can't type all this.
You typed out the quickest parts.
I typed really quick there,
Like,
and
you
I was
typed
like,
out
I don't
the parts that
know.
I literally skimmed over in seconds.
I don't know why I stopped, Derek. I'm sorry.
We
don't
did
either,
the
I'm just-
description.
I'm like amazed.
Ween, where did you end?
When Lily got her memories back, and we went into the room that had all the Warforged that were left in our timeline.
Oh my god. Okay. And then the remaining Riul sisters showed up. And Max, Ramus, and Timora and Umbriel cut them off, and they started to do their big like god duel while Max was like, y'all gotta find another way, chump, sorry. And so we had to like double back and like come back around and like go out where the other entrance was, and then we finally like it felt like we basically teleported back into like the modern day time, ended up in the like chamber, sort of like the one where we found Lily, except it wasn't. It was for this other dragon, and this dragon was, what was their name? Someone, please.
Feverishly scrolling
Huff.
in my 30-page
God.
document. Hold on.
You're all assholes.
Even Derek's the asshole this time.
Wait,
It's
which
not
dragon are you talking
Phelan.
about?
Falger.
Falcon. The old
Falger's
guy.
Reach.
Yeah,
Oh,
You're right.
the
It was the old
Geldin.
We're in Falger's like tomb or place of rest, and so Falger's basically become like Derek just ripped stuff from Final Fantasy 13, and he's just like basically a Lassie. He's a blue crystal. Thank you,
Turn
Ko.
into meth.
that joke was for you.
Thank you.
Turned into this like blue crystal corpse figure, and the sunken ones, and one sunken one, one of their priests, I believe, like the third priest. The third was there.
Stats for that mask for you.
Oh God, Ween, please don't take that mask. The sunken one was
I
there
did
with a
take that
couple of
mask.
priestess and a couple of like big boys. And we fought them, and it was a pretty difficult boss battle, but we did it. We made it.
One round away from retirement.
This is last day.
I think we forced him to retire early.
We had our boss battle. I'm trying to think of anything like really noteworthy happened, but I think it was just like a lot of fighting.
It was a very long boss battle.
Yeah, he played on our fears basically, and like was pulling stuff out of our like brains, including like getting like Dragon Lady Elvira to come out and stuff like that. But we eventually destroyed the obelisks that were making that happen, and then we like beat his ass into the ground.
Fucking Zokura's 32 Arcana check.
Yeah, Zokura just basically like blasted the obelisks in half with his arcane ability. And we defeated the sunken one, and Vela took his mask, which is definitely not going to come back to bite her in the ass in any way whatsoever. Lily like reached for Falgar, and like his crystal body distilled into like a little marble, which I guess is cool. I wish that could happen to me when I die. And so he is in our possession now, or rather, I guess his bones are in our possession now. And we basically exited the chamber and came out in the strip mine where we entered, and there are a bunch of dead end or unconscious people around us in the strip mine, including what appears to be Gordon's team. And Gordon is just unconscious, which is really a huge relief because we just spent 12 months in this dungeon, and if he was dead, I would be really upset.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember that last part, so thank you, Shay. The Gordon
Was that
part.
it? Did I do good?
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yes,
Why is it always me?
because you do such a good job.
You're very studio.
Because I know
I mean,
if I tried to
do
do
you-
that, I would miss parts.
Do you not want to do it?
I have fun. I just feel like I annoy people.
No,
No.
I really appreciate the
Very
recaps.
grateful that you do
I-
this.
I mean, I would. I just. I
I,
have
as the
anxiety.
DM, who don't write as much down as you do. am
Oh,
very
I didn't
grateful.
write any of that down.
What?
Shay just has a fucking
No.
steel
Hey.
trap of a mind.
Listen,
Off the
Jesus.
dome?
Yeah.
I mean, I
This
remember.
is-
Didn't.
this is why when
What? That
Shay
wasn't-
says everyone just has this character sheet memorized. Just say it. I'm like, well, yeah, obviously Shay can do that. I can't do that shit.
God damn, Shay.
I look at something for 2 seconds, look away, it's gone.
That is very impressive, Shay.
I don't remember any useful information.
This is kind of useful.
I can I'll like memorize movies and TV and shit, and then like I'll look at a piece of paper for like 2 hours and I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can't memorize that.
I remember Damos saying they were separating bodies, right?
So
Yeah.
say what?
You were separating the live bodies from the dead ones.
I did, yeah.
Only about 6 people died to the 40 that are still alive. So,
Nice.
pretty good. Also, about 2 minutes has passed. So it is dark outside still, but the mist is kind of just dissipating rapidly. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Yay.
Ooh, that's not a good start.
15.
5. That's a natural
Fox is
1.
distracted.
I have
Tempo is
5.
incredibly distracted.
I gotta roll stealth with disadvantage. So hold
Oh,
on.
that's 16.
Oh shit, it's Veronica.
4.
11.
15. Big whammies, boys.
Big whammies, boys.
When does passive perception come into play? When can I use this?
Actually, that's a good point. If passive perception is higher than the active stealth roll, that would be a success, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's if you go by passive perception rules. Yes.
I've never used
I'm fine
passive
with it.
perception.
I never know how to use it, so I hardly ever do it.
It's if someone's
Dean,
actively
is your
trying to look at
passive
something, you don't use the
perception
passive one.
19?
Yes, that's
If
why
it's
I'm always
just- if
crying
it's
whenever
just-
I fail.
If it's just like
My
You might
passive
have the
perception
observant
is
feat.
18.
so it's
Wait,
it's
do you have
when
observant?
if the stealth if no one's
No.
if the stealth check is just being made poorly enough to make just noise that people would just hear passively, then yeah, you would just use that number.
Just plate armor running. Up
Mine's
the
like
side.
25 on my perception.
You see Charlotte, which is the larger lady of the real family, carrying 2 unconscious figures with her. She is actively bleeding.
Oh, like fleeing?
Yes. You can
Bye, bitch.
recognize, if you have a perception of 18 or more, you would recognize that the rogue that killed you is actually missing an arm and a leg.
Whoa.
Oof.
Whoa. Which one of the gods did that shit? Holy fuck.
Good question. One looks sliced clean, one looks bit off.
Bruh.
Who took a chomp?
Max, which one of these did you eat?
Max?
I don't know. I don't think it was Timora.
It's not.
This airship.
It's not the one that's got a bunch of tentacles and shit coming out of its back. No, it's the boy.
I think it'd be funnier if Max ate an arm
Max,
during
who has
that.
a vorpal sword compared to Umbriel, who's like a hell beast.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
You just see Max like wipe his mouth off, like, oh, it was Umbriel.
Holy
Sorry, I was real hungry.
It was Umbriel. I don't know what
He
you're talking
definitely
about.
snacks Ramus that.
Max and snacks and Max and
Do you do
snacks.
anything in that situation?
Well, my passive is lower than that, and I also rolled a 1, so I'm pretty sure tempo has tempo is completely in another space of place of mind.
Yeah,
right
it looks like it's up to Vela and fucking Deimos to.
To
Finger of
what?
death.
What did you say?
We're the only ones that notice.
Yeah, the only ones that actually see this happen. I will say, the DC was fucking low. The DC was like, she rolled a 7 for stealth.
Oh.
Is there really that many people below that?
I got a 15.
Well, if it's a passive perception,
If
then
it's passive, it's above 10 is always, or below 10 is always going to be noticed.
Are we doing?
Below 10.
Are
She
we?
is not stealthy.
No,
Are we doing passive or active right now?
Unconscious people.
Derek
Well,
really could use passive.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I would notice.
Yeah, I think all of you would notice. She rolled terrible.
What is passive perception?
So they were just. So they're like. So
10
they're
plus
kind
your
of
perception.
limping out, is what you're saying.
She is booking it, but it looks like she is bleeding and pushing herself harder than she should.
And she's carrying how many people?
2 people.
So the 3 of them.
So you guys are like here. They're like here. And she is very, as quick as she can, climbing this.
Decently far up.
Well,
do we?
Those of us who have ranged weapons could fire a warning shot.
Yeah,
I feel like they're leaving already. That's why I'm
with
wondering.
Wait.
100 feet away.
This is.
Oh, I
I have
can
an
do
I have an important question.
Okay.
Is one of the people being carried the one of the, like? So, are one or both of the people that were involved in killing the rest of the party being carried? Or
Yes, the one missing half her limbs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm shooting a firebolt at the top of the ladder.
Firebolt does not reach that far.
It is 120 feet. I just
more than
checked.
that.
Then I move and then do 120-foot firebolt.
Okay.
Not fireball. Firebolt.
Okay.
And shoot it at the top of the ladder.
There's no ladder. She's just like beefing it up this hill.
Oh, I thought you said there was a ladder.
Are you shooting it at them or like near them?
Like right in front of their feet. Like, bitch, you better stop.
They're running away from you.
Why are we stopping them?
Well,
You shoot behind them.
Oh, would it shoot behind
You
them?
You shoot past them.
Can I
To shoot
their
past them.
feet? I'll shoot their feet.
No, to shoot past them, they'll see it.
That's true. You could shoot past their head.
I could. Okay, I could shoot right by. Well, then they're just gonna run faster. I'm gonna try and just
I mean,
hamstring
through.
them. They just fucking
Damn.
fucked us up, right?
No, they didn't touch you at all.
Oh, Puff, did you just erase part of my character sheet? Get out of here, bitch.
They didn't touch us
Bad.
at all here, and the only one that did touch us is the one that's unconscious and bleeding out with 2 limbs missing.
Well, I don't think polymorph has the same range.
I'm gonna.
no.
What are you gonna do, Tom?
I think. Would Tempo, within her knowledge, recognize who these people are?
It was explained to you before.
I think she would, like, kind of take a second to like realize who she's seeing, and then she would. She's probably at this point. She probably sat down on like a rock or something, and then she looked at this, and then she stands up, and she is kind of like, "Hey," and then she turns and she starts walking towards them. She's like, "Hey, hey!" And she starts running. She starts running towards them.
I'm gonna shoot him in the foot, and my to hit is 23.
23 misses.
Damn.
It is absorbed by her armor.
All right, then I'm gonna use. Can I use a cantrip to message to their brain?
As you do that, actually, you see a familiar swordsman who was also there when you die.
When we
died
died
for the first time. And kind of anime appears in front and is like, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
In front of me or in front of her?
Pretty much in front of your group.
Oh, like he stops me?
If you engage them, I'll have to fight, and I'm really not in the mood.
Do we know that they'll kick our asses grass if we try to fight them?
Well, I mean, if they're friends with the Ryuls, probably.
Yeah, I think we know he's pretty strong.
Brain cell it up.
We should probably just stay put.
My contract only states that I defend them, and I really do not want to mess up this outfit.
We got everything we came to get. We probably shouldn't do anything beyond.
That's fair. Walks away.
Thank you.
I have a lot of questions. I don't know what I came here for. How much are they paying you? I'll double it. Eventually.
Oh.
Eventually.
I'm afraid I'd be payment up. I'd have to get approved by my lady. Thus far, the contract only states that I defend them and their airship.
Did they pay you up
Does
front?
Deimos react to hearing him say, I'd have to get permission from my lady?
No.
Look, they're not even that good of people. Can't you just let it slide just this once? I'm not even probably gonna kill him. I just want to yell at him for a while. Please!
I wouldn't be such a high valued asset.
Oh my god.
Just let you do that.
I don't...
I'll yell at them for you, I assure you.
Ember
No,
gave
you
us a
won't.
Message. I have the cantrip message.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just say
You
you're
can
in my
only use it if you send out Stinging the Police's SOS.
Send it out in SOS.
Okay, that plays first, and then she says, "You're in my crosshairs, bitch. Let's stop."
It's a good word.
Thought they were gonna respond. We're leaving. Leave us alone.
Fucking reels.
Alright, I
use higher.
Alright, then I move.
Like,
and
well, I bid you adieu.
Bye! I move after her.
Okay.
Have even close to the kind of movement speed. Make an athletics check for the first hill.
Mallory, I'm also gonna
Ember,
say
there
I
are
don't know
civilians here.
if anybody's backing you up on this.
I mean, I can
high-level NPCs.
I'm pretty confident that if it wasn't for swordsman, I would have caught them by now.
Tempo could have.
I mean, I have other 120-foot range spells.
This is now like 400 feet. I'm talking like when she's moving, she's double moving.
with like an athletics check of 30.
Who's got Misty Step?
That will not help you.
I wish I had Misty Step.
I also wish I had Misty Step. If
That being said, he
I-
Misty Steps away.
more of a logistics question.
I'm really dumb.
I've never actually had to apply it.
I could have fucking used magic missile. Fuck. Anyway,
The range on Hunter's Mark is 90 feet. Is that just the range to cast it, or the range that it would stay on a target?
That's the range to cast it. I think once it's on a target, it's on there. Is it concentration?
If it's anything like how I think
Yes.
it works similarly to Hex, and that just stays there.
Yeah, it would be as long as you concentrate on it, it is on the target. As soon as you drop
Interesting.
Okay.
that would be it.
They are too far away for me to cast it, but it's just a logistics thing.
Yeah.
Can I?
Well-
Hunter's Mark? Never mind. He's gone.
It also only lasts.
I'll
an
just keep it in my
hour.
mind. I'll just keep it in mind.
Hex can last up to 1 day.
Well, no, I was saying that Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Hunter's
is a
Mark.
1
Yeah,
hour.
Hunter's Mark lasts. Yeah. Well, at higher levels, it lasts longer.
Oh.
But I'm at a level 2 spell slots.
But the airship fires up, and they begin to fly away.
What direction?
Bye.
Roll a perception. It is a little obscured by the remaining mist.
25.
Oh. West. Almost
All right.
exactly due west.
Okay.
What's west?
Neverwinter.
Gross.
They have a house there, don't they?
They do.
I mean, I think they have a little more than a house there.
I imagine a family that rich
No,
has
they have a nice little
quite a few summer
cottage.
homes.
They have a bed and breakfast.
Oh, the real bed and breakfast. Let's go.
Yeah, well, a bed and breakfast on top of a
bed and
massive
poison.
criminal organization.
It's like the Hyatt or something.
It's not like we didn't like.
It's their
totally
money
get poisoned last time
laundering.
we
It's
tried
their
to eat
money
around
laundering.
them.
Anyways,
So there's like 36 living people. We got to get back to that town.
pretty much. And
Okay.
with that, there are going to be a lot of the patrons of the bar that you first arrived here, and probably don't remember at all. They're going to come down and be like, what you guys do? The hole's gone. The monsters are gone. You guys did it, right?
We are the hole pluggers, and we did plug that hole.
That's very suggestive and weird.
Man, Fox. If I was in a bed in the mood, I think that was really funny. Good job.
Thank you. Means a lot coming from you, Tempo.
I got your back, buddy. I'm sorry. I just thought of ghost stories.
Do we recognize any of the people? I forgot.
You do, yeah. You actually recognize the pirate kind of tries to be out of like 500 gold.
I mean, like the unconscious people.
Oh, no, not the unconscious people.
Gordon.
Gordon.
So Gordon is there.
Yes.
Okay.
Gordon's good.
I direct Scout to Gordon.
Gordon is away.
Gordon, Scout, Gordon.
He's still unconscious, right?
Yes.
All right. I can take him.
Of course.
Oh, hasn't he not yet seen Gnome Scout?
He hasn't,
Oh man, that's
Oof.
gonna be wild.
but he's still unconscious now.
You
so.
try to like pick him up, put him over your shoulder like you would before, and you're like,
This is different.
this is different.
Shay, are you offering to carry him?
Yes.
It will actually require a strength check with your new.
I don't give a shit.
I'm so sorry.
20.
Oh, you're good. Carry him like it's nothing.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
That's my dad.
That's my dad.
That's my dad check. Natural 20.
I'm
Power
no,
love.
it was a 14, but I have a plus 6.
Natural
to
20.
strength.
Soft 20.
Or well, technically, if it's not a save, then it would be an 18.
I mean, that's all.
Like, is that enough? Is that enough to carry Gordon?
It's enough to carry Dad home.
All right, I princess carry him.
So we took the unconscious and the dead back to the village?
Yeah. The cleric will help out.
Vela really wants to raise those 6 dead people.
No, I'm writing my notes. That's not from Vela.
Help heal those who are unconscious and wounded, and will bury those who are gone.
Do you know when they might wake up?
Let's see. Oh my god. He says like 9 hours, 52 minutes.
That's an oddly specific
That's
time.
amazingly specific.
I rolled a nat 20, baby.
Is that his explanation?
Wow, you got that blue tie, huh?
Town, and then you can come talk to them.
Right.
I think we could all do with some sleep.
Yeah. Probably.
Yes. I'll wake up sure.
Whoa.
Wait,
Whoa.
did we go to sleep?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, damn, you skipped like right to the sleep, post sleep so fast. I was like, I got.
This- yeah.
Is like the mayor and law enforcement for this town. We talked to him at the end like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I vaguely remember
in real
him.
lifetime or.
Like October in real life.
Oh, okay.
A while ago.
It probably feels like 6 months in game too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been about like 30 minutes.
It's been 30 minutes?
Since you left that in real time.
Huh.
Like for us, it's probably been like
You
a
guys,
week.
it's been you were in like the hyperbolic time chamber in there.
And we had a bad time, which like probably made it feel like a very long time.
Even Bernard is like, you gotta look like shit.
Thanks.
What happened?
You don't look good either.
Is Saffron still blue?
Yep.
Oh god, I am.
keep forgetting this.
Oh, that's what I'm doing with my downtime.
Being not
Scrubbing
blue.
the blue off.
Unbluing.
Eiffel 65
She's just sitting with like laying on the bed, looking up at the ceiling, and just blaring that song. She's just not. This is my life now.
This is it.
Yeah, he'll kind of ask for a little bit of a debriefing. So what happened? What was that? Why is there this fucking building here now?
The
There's a
hole was
building.
haunted.
The Ziggurats there now again?
Oh.
Just
Moon's haunted.
we were in.
Ooh,
Nothing remaining of the ziggurat.
Wait, what room?
Just the
The boss battle room?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the resting chamber for where the Gilman would have been.
This is incredibly difficult to articulate. Give me one moment to calibrate my.
Take your time. It's been a pretty shitty 2 weeks for us.
Hey, I might be able to explain it. So, you got like anxiety.
Yeah.
You ever just like sit around
You
and
ever
think about
had-
all how everything you want to do might go terribly wrong?
Already has.
It's kind of like that, but instead of inside your brain, it was outside of it all the time. And also, there was an endless forest.
Sounds complicated.
Remember the teeth? There were teeth.
Like processing my taxes given physical form.
Yeah, but like occasion, but there's also a chance that the taxes whisper mean things to you and or also try to kill you.
Oh. I think they already do that, but that's fair. I think I get where you're coming from.
All your worst nightmares could just become manifest.
Also, there was a weed man in there,
Weed man.
which I
Get the
thought was
feeling to Bernard. something very different. Bertrand, that means something very different.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm like the good shit?
No, don't smoke him. I'm pretty sure if you smoked the weed man, you'd have the worst trip of your life. Or you'd just die.
That's a risk I'm willing to take, partner.
I know, don't.
Anyways.
Well,
Fox puts his hand on his shoulder.
The building is likely a remnant of a precursor society to our own that was trapped in this area under the strip mine. And by any chance, have you heard of an organization known as the Sunken Ones?
Never heard of them. But this building, holy shit. That's just fucking sapphire bricks? Are you kidding me? This is a gold mine.
I think it's
Good.
blue.
We claim it for ourselves, for our country, whatever.
Hey, how words, miss.
We have a country?
You
Guys, I
can't
heard
just
about
own
this. We had to
something by
kill him
killing the
first.
owner. We already learned this.
Did
If I've
Max-
learned anything from my time with
Hey, Karan, do you need a new pair of boots?
I think I'm fine, thanks.
I thought Lily was wearing the orc boots.
Lily might be wearing those.
She
Oh,
is.
Jesus.
Oh
But they
my
had to like
God.
magically fit them to her or something though.
Yeah, they're magic items, so they fit naturally.
I hate this.
Lily is just pensively looking at the sky.
Aw.
Buddy.
Are there...
Yeah.
Sorry, I had one thought and then you said that and then I had two thoughts and then I got confused.
All right.
That's how my brain definitely works.
That's a big mood there.
Anyways, Bernard is gonna say, all right, you guys want to get some rest? Let's probably use a nap at least.
Yes, please.
Please.
All right, 3 rooms at the end. Just go back there. They're waiting for you.
Rest is definitely advisable.
And then meet me in my office first thing tomorrow.
maybe.
You'll want to, trust me.
Are we in his office now?
No. You're
Like,
still at the bottom of this.
swear? Oh, okay, we're
Wasn't
still
the
in the
mine
hole.
abandoned?
No.
No, a bunch of workers like died in there, right?
A bunch of workers were captured or sucked into the hole.
Okay.
You saved most of them.
This
Yay.
might seem like a weird question. Are there any loose sapphire bricks or is it all pretty solid? Like, are there any just like laying about on the ground?
There's no laying about on the ground. But I will say
Damn.
the structure does not look incredibly
Well,
solid.
Tempo just likes blue things, so if there was like a loose blue brick, she was just gonna take it. But if there's just
Let me roll percentile.
no, it doesn't matter. It's just a stupid flavor thing. I was just like, well, percentile for chance of loose brick.
Why not?
There is one loose brick.
Hey, Lily.
It takes a while to respond. It's like, yes, Tempo?
Tempo just like, sits there looking at her, doesn't even say her name a second time. She just waits. Would it be okay if I took this brick?
Yeah, of course. You don't have to ask me permission.
Well, I mean, like, it's important to you. If you don't want me to, like, take it, it's fine. I just like blue things. I thought it was cool it was a blue brick.
Tempo, it's perfectly fine. You can have the brick.
Are there any more bricks?
I literally rolled and said there was one brick.
Can
Gotta
I
share.
blast off a piece?
No.
How disrespectful.
The-
I mean,
That's coming from me.
It's okay. It's okay, Ember. The brick will go in the same room we both share. You'll be able to look at it.
Maybe
She'll take one as a.
looking wasn't the intent for Ember,
What-
who actually has been poor her whole life and wants to have loot.
I
You know,
mean,
you did have like 500 gold.
500 gold's a lot.
Well,
Shitload in this economy. You're about to have a lot more.
well, yeah, she had 500 and then she spent it
Um,
on an owlbear.
That's true.
after that I'm gonna walk up to Lily and ask how are you doing after that.
This is a lot.
Didn't we get
I'm
money from
telling-
something else? Because I have more on my character sheet.
I probably did not subtract what you spent on the owlbear.
Ember not having money her whole life, and then all of a sudden spending it all on an owlbear is like the equivalent of those like trailer park people that win the lottery, and then they just like spend it all on dumb shit, and they're out of money before they know it.
Yes.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there. It's a secret backstory that we don't know about.
Will the mayor tell us where his office is so we can actually find it in the morning, please?
Yeah. I mean, he gives you that information.
What happens between
I don't know, Derek.
Lily
You
and
might have
Tempo?
to.
I don't know. I forgot.
All I heard
What was
was
happening?
a lot.
Well, no, because people started talking. I wasn't able to keep talking to her. I don't remember what I was saying. So you can just move.
Yes.
No, I was asking her questions, and then
You asked if Lily was okay, and Lily said it's a lot.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine. You can just. I mean, I like lost the try. I lost the.
Well, you honestly wouldn't really know how to answer that question.
Well, I was gonna say more, but I like it's gone now, so just move forward. It's okay.
You guys, I'm just gonna say go to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have a restful night's sleep. Shit's good. You meet with Bernard in the morning. So Bernard will ask for a more detailed debriefing. I assume there's no issue giving that.
No.
Mm-mm.
I mean, do you want us to like say it all out or can it be
You
implied?
say it. You kind of did already.
Yeah. There's probably a little bit of like, we're aware of how completely fucking unbelievable this sounds.
I mean, he believes you. Like the whole town was a hellscape for a couple weeks. That being said, he does give you each a small chest. Each of you has 1,500 GP.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Wow.
50.
I am fucking wealthy as hell.
Yeah, it's like, dude, this town. Let me just tell you, man, we're like the #1 magic iron suppliers to pretty much all the Sword Coast.
Wow.
Thank you. You've done a good work. Good job.
How much was it?
1,500 apiece.
Oh, 100. Oops.
God, if it was 1,000,
15,000?
we'd throw the economy into
We
shambles.
just buy Max's house from him.
And that being, he also gives each of you a ingot of iron.
Oh, like a souvenir.
Is it a distinct?
This is our specialty here. It's like you can see it's got the little goat head brand.
If nobody wants theirs, I'll take it.
There you go.
Just a goat head branded
Oh, I
onto
need
the
mine.
ingot.
Is it Garrus?
It actually looks startlingly like Garrus.
I kind of hate that. God
Is it-
damn it, Garrus.
Is it
I
is
hate
it
that a little bit
magic
too,
at
but
all?
where'd this brand come from? I'll ask him.
It's like, man, it's. I honestly don't even fucking know. We've used
Of
this
course.
for ages.
Shit, plant the little.
Is
tape everywhere.
it like magic iron or is it like normal ass iron?
You see little flecks of blue.
Nice.
Oh, I like that.
Score.
Come here, beans.
Let's follow up about this with Garrus later.
Let's make
Can't
a
we do that
mental
right now?
note.
Don't tell anyone you got this from me. This is a pretty highly controlled substance.
Oh god, it's the bullnut powder.
What is Bullfair? Is he giving us some bull?
If you grind this into a powder, it'll fuck you up.
Oh, is
and
this how they smuggle it around?
You know how governments get about magic items. Frankly, y'all learned it.
Can this be forged into something?
Oh, of course. Just take it to like, not like an official smith, but like a smith you trust.
Got the down low.
Like someone who's
Just do the local guard, or
like someone who's like starting out and trying to make a name for themselves, maybe.
Hey, that's a great idea.
I know
Like
someone
someone-
just like that.
Yeah, like someone Like someone whose name is in their store title?
Yeah, that's good.
But not like someone who's an expert in magical items, right?
No, you can probably do that too. Just again, as long as you trust us.
You guys, I think we're all thinking about the same person.
Oh man.
Well, thank you very much for this reward. We really... I feel like I shouldn't accept this much.
No, don't worry about it.
I give him.
You also just uncovered me an entire building made out of precious gems. Boy, howdy. This is about to get a lot richer up in this bitch.
Could we get a percentage of that?
No.
This is our percentage.
This is kind of like your payment for finding that building.
I feel like compared to the building, we're getting kind of cheated right now.
Oh Oh my
Fox
god.
says it's after securing
the
the ingot
fucking-
in his bag.
The
so it
fucking
can't be taken
economics that we're throwing at this boy.
Yeah, just like, if you guys are saying that later, Morgan's like, yeah, by all accounts, you guys kind of got screwed.
Is Morgan get one too?
Morgan does get one. So does Lily.
Does he seem to be feeling
Oh,
better?
Yeah, Morgan's still stuck around. Oh.
Morgan is kind of,
He's checked out, huh?
he's pretty lost. But he's just kind of following you for the time being.
Aw. Where are you going next, Morgan?
He's like, no. Damn, I don't even know.
But you-
I need a machinist.
Nope.
I mean, I could always use it.
Fox makes machines all the time.
Fox
What?
might need an assistant in the lab.
Ember's like, yes, we definitely could use a machinist. That'd be awesome.
I mean, didn't you like blow up your gun yesterday?
In
Like
the
you like
hallway.
fired like literally every shot that gun could fire all at once. I saw it. That was crazy.
At least I hit, right?
Oh man, you hit it so good.
First time. I'm gonna level with you.
I mean, dude, you did a great job. I'm not even like trying to like
You just gotta
be
stop
nice to
using
you.
that
You did a
cursed
really good
dice
job.
tray.
Honestly, like out of character, Morgan has had to die. It just rolls for shit.
Morgan's just a shit character.
He's an underdog story.
He is an underdog story.
Maybe he's not
Is
compatible
he?
with that die.
I was gonna say maybe he needs another die. Pick up another die and try rolling it. Not in my mom's cursed mat though.
I mean, do you guys think that Max will care if Morgan comes and lives in the house with us?
Isn't it only Kurt? I want him in there.
Well, I probably should ask Max, considering I think
I'm gonna
he,
say you
like-
could probably ask
should-
Garrus telepathically, right?
We should
Tempo?
see if Max is all right, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah, what happened?
I
to
don't
him?
know.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's something you could do back at the house.
I assume
You know,
Max is
guys,
fine
honestly,
enough.
I know that it's probably not so hard to do. I don't really want to try and talk to Garrus right now. Nothing against him. It's been a weird couple of days.
That's fair. We're due for a rest.
Sometimes Garrus says some wild shit, and like I need to be ready for that. You know, I'm not ready for it right now.
That happens before you guys leave, though. So give me a minute.
we gotta have some.
Sapphire bricks.
We gotta have
Also,
some
guys,
gold.
I have to clock out early tonight. So.
Oh.
In the middle of the night, does Tempo and Ember just sneak over to the Sapphire Brick house?
No,
Oh my god.
Go at it like Hansel and Gretel?
no. Tempo took one as a souvenir. She doesn't really care how much the buildings and the bricks are worth.
I'd like to remind you all that there are 6 more buildings like this, all. Well, this one might be claimed, but there's 6 others.
That's true.
The bricks are what you're after.
And rubies and emeralds aren't accounted for. What other fine gems?
What was Lily's made out of? Wasn't it like obsidian?
Amethyst.
Yeah.
Amethyst.
Oh, it was amethyst.
I like how everyone responded with the mineral, and I just said purple. Yo, that shit's purple.
That's fucking purple, baby.
What are you on about? Amethyst? I don't know. It's purple.
That's a tempo answer.
It is a very simple answer.
Well, she
It
would know
can also
gems.
be tanzanite if you want.
It's
I-
we've been over this. What I would actually say, she's like, there's still emeralds, diamonds. There is an obsidian. And a ruby.
Oh
What do you turn into?
man, I feel like I should collect a brick from everyone, but I already missed one in the collection.
It's not like we can't go back.
Well, I bet.
We were
I
like
mean,
just there, weren't we?
I guess. Yeah. Oh man, I can make such a gay brick stack.
Yeah, I think. What is a yellow
Topaz,
Topaz.
Citrine.
Orange.
Yes,
citrine.
Citrine.
like not that valuable though.
No.
I mean, it could just be
Neither is
gold.
It could be
amethyst,
light
though.
paradox. Paradox can come in yellow, I do believe.
Does it have to be valuable though?
I mean, it could just be
Citrine
gold.
is very pretty.
Does it have to be a gem
Yeah,
or can it be an
citrine is,
ore?
like-
That could be. They're all gems.
Otherwise,
Oh.
Tiger's Eye is. don't
I
know,
think
that's
Lily's a
okay.
citrine.
But Lily's is purple. Isn't
Yeah,
citrine not purple?
Lily's an
amethyst.
amethyst.
Oh.
But we're looking for a yellow one, and Zoker and I said citrine, but it's not that valuable. But if it's not based on value, citrine's very pretty.
I'm looking at like orange.
They're an orange or like I mean, every gem comes with a gradient of color. Like
Oh, I see.
it depends on how pure it is. There are definitely yellow citrine.
Citrine would definitely be yellow now that I'm looking at an actual chart of it. Topaz would be orange.
Mhm.
Yeah, she names those gems. It's like, well, I guess still have those to look forward to.
Well, I just hope that the next one does a little better.
Couldn't go much worse.
On all accounts, that was pretty efficient.
Everyone slow turns to look at Deimos.
Efficient.
I mean, no one died.
No, I
There
mean
were
we
very
did
few
the.
casualties.
All things considered, we did a pretty good job, but it still sucked pretty bad.
And no one important died.
I mean,
like
Veronica
a
looks
little
pretty
gem.
bad, but it's fine. I mean, they probably have been dead for a long time.
I know. Oh no, they just died 2 minutes ago before we got there.
Yeah, like literally as we busted open that door, they were like,
Can't wait
It
for
was
Derek to
half
pull
fucked.
that one out on us.
swear to God, Derek.
I think, yeah, I'm done.
As you guys gotta get your shit together. There it is.
I don't know why they do that.
As we compose ourselves.
Kind of looks like a macaw.
Oh, pretty.
You guys, it's like, did you guys like save us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe our actions resulted in the lifting of whatever malady fell over this town.
You should totally come in my shop before you leave.
Oh, what's your shop?
I've got some cool stuff. Come this way.
Got any
I'm
more
gonna run inside.
Did you just say a macaw?
How
Look like a macaw.
Aw.
That's really
Color
cute.
pattern and like the big crooked beak.
are they wearing a really cool outfit?
They're wearing a very flamboyant outfit.
Tempo is
go with
immediately
them.
Tempo immediately is like, I want to see what they have. And she will follow, she goes towards.
like yes.
I have to see the shop.
So as you go in, it seems mostly like a regular adventure shop. In the glass case, though, there are quite a handful of seemingly useless items that are labeled as magic items. And they're like, can I interest you in anything for the road?
Are they like fake
What are
magic
they?
items?
They do not seem to be quite real.
List them off.
What do you mean by quite real? Are they like extra dimensional or something?
No, they're just they look like junk.
They look
Oh.
pokey, but they might not be.
Like a little souvenir shop.
Yeah, it's like a little souvenir.
Is there?
But there is one other thing that she will mention. She says, "Do you guys have any smooth stones?"
Why did you say it like that?
Why'd you say it in the horniest way possible?
That was a really horny way to.
For the smooth stones.
They're the only way I get off.
They're perfectly spherical.
What do you? Why?
What do you mean why?
Why do you want them?
Because they're wonderful.
Do you just like how smooth they are?
I love it.
Do you just like rub them between your fingers, or do you like put them on your cheeks and rub them on your cheeks?
All of the above.
This is getting awkward.
Do you stack them?
Well, ask how many you have.
I don't have any.
Is it like this tonsil stone?
Deimos
has all the
special-
smooth stones that we have found. Deimos has. So
Would count as one, actually.
the
Oh,
what stone?
this poison immunity one that I've had since like
No,
forever.
That's the wrong one. It's the
Okay.
immunity stone.
So I was like, what is this? Is this stone? Is this?
How many do you have, Deimos?
3.
3. She's like, I could give you any +1 item for those 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Why do I see Deimos just
+1.
selling them all for a +3 for themselves?
No, it's all 3 for 1 + 1.
Yes.
Not
Oh.
1 + 1 for each.
Each one is a +3rd.
If I could get a +3 for selling all 3, fuck yeah, but no.
Yeah, no.
Well, what items are there? That's what I was trying to find out.
It would be a random. So it would be a +1 magic item with a magic property of your choice.
Mm.
She would say, if you bring me all of them, I can give you something even better.
Do you have
Every
a,
smooth stone ever?
do you have a number that we're collecting here?
10.
10 total?
10 in total.
Can we give you some of them first, or do we have to hang on and get all of them at the same time?
I can give you 500 gold per one you turn in early.
Wow.
And a free +1 item right now.
No.
Who made these
Or-
smooth
If
stones?
you want to go for the gold, if you want to get all 10 out of 10, that's your gold. That's your highest prize.
I mean, obviously
Sounds
myself,
like a collection.
I'd rather get all 10.
Yeah,
But that's
same.
just me, not as Deimos.
What would
What?
Deimos want?
Deimos want?
Where did the
Deimos
is
smooth
big.
stones
Deimos is
come
down
from?
with just waiting till the end. She doesn't really want money. I mean, she's just collecting money right now.
She will give you 500 gold for everyone you turn in early. It's just not the +1 item.
Oh, I see.
So if you want
I
to
mean-
get the 3 now, you'll get another 1,500 gold to split around amongst the party.
Alright,
You do
sure,
it?
why not? Yeah.
Okay. She coughs it up. She's like, come into my basement.
Mhm.
Alright, go into the
I'm going to be
basement.
honest with you, shopkeep.
I just follow
I
her.
am feeling increasingly
into the
suspicious.
basement.
I'm feeling increasingly uncomfortable with the way that you are presenting this to us.
Deimos, since you're pretty much the only one who mentioned anything, as you go into the basement, you simply see a stone doorway with runes carved into it.
I feel like there's enough of us that if she did pull any bullshit, hopefully we could do something.
And she kind of scratches a few marks, and it opens up a portal.
Mm.
He's like, I think this goes back to your house. That's what the nice man said.
Nice
The
man.
nice
Are you sure
man.
we're talking about the same man?
I mean, has Maxwell ever been mean to us?
Maxwell has never been mean to you guys.
He's never been mean, but he has been aggressively wealthy.
Deimos will
So-
definitely Oh my god.
That's
They will
very
definitely
fair.
tell everyone.
That's the way I don't like.
She'll tell you guys that there's a portal down there, and then just take it. Or there's a door down there, or whatever.
You are in the portal room of Maxwell Estate.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
I'm assuming Morgan came with us.
Can I just ask really quick before we leave?
Oh yeah.
Store?
What about Gordon?
Her little weirdo baubles. How much was she selling those for?
Like 50 gold.
Oh, I'll buy
Yeah,
a souvenir.
Is there like a little ceramic bird or something? It's like a weird knick-knack.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are.
Like
yeah,
a
I'll buy a little weird knickknack.
like a kind of like awfully like someone painted like a little bird, but like they got the colors a little bit wrong. Like one of those things.
Put a
My
bird
my
on
grandma collected a lot of those. That's why I'm just thinking like
Bird
like,
up.
It's definitely shit like that coupled with just normal adventure supplies.
Yeah.
wait, so really quick, what about Gordon? Wasn't he in town like gonna wake up? Are we just skipping that? Or was he coming with
I mean, I'm
us?
telling you what Deimos did. I didn't say what y'all did.
Yeah, y'all can do other shit.
Oh, you were saying that Dame.
Deimos is safely back at the Maxwell Estate. Y'all can
Okay.
do what you want.
Okay, sorry. I thought we were just like I thought when you said you are at. I thought you were saying the whole party
No,
was. I got confused. Sorry. Sorry. Well,
Ember definitely. I want to know what's kitschy. Is there anything that stands out as possibly actually magical? Can we use
a single thing?
Okay. Is there any like cute little animal figurine? Because she will totally get one.
Tempo got one.
There are 8 of us, correct?
Yes.
187.5 each.
If you want to split it evenly, yes.
Oh, I thought we each got 1,500.
No, we
This is
did
for
at the
the-
beginning.
1,500 for the beginning. The
Oh,
gave you
the
1,500.
500
The
for
macaw is giving you 500 apiece just for the rocks.
Okay, so that's.
So what do you want us to do about the 0.5, Derek? Do you want us to just give ourselves 50 silver?
Everyone can just have 188.
Okay.
That's not a big deal.
Okay.
Oh, you're selling the
I am gonna say that in character, just to make it fun, Deimos just takes the money, goes into the rooms, and then puts it in everyone's room. There's no. It's not even. It is not even hidden. It is just in a little bag on your bed.
Oh.
In everyone's room.
That's adorable.
That is really cute.
How is it like in the room? Is it just like thrown on the floor? Is it a
Nope,
little cute little pouch?
neatly placed in the center of the bed. And if there's multiple people on one bed, it's like on opposite sides. And it's a nice little burlap bag.
Are there
Not
people
like
who
dirty
share
or
a bed
anything.
in the house?
I
'Cause
don't know if
that's
anyone
cute.
shares a bed.
Lily.
Yeah,
They
we
should-
do.
They
That's
share a
why I
bed?
mentioned it.
They do share a bed.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's not like a sexual way.
No, I know it's not. I didn't know that. I never knew that they had that they. That's cute. I didn't.
I was just clarifying in general.
I feel like I would remember if there was. I said
Ship it.
Trying.
I literally didn't say anything to imply that I thought it was sexual.
Oh, I'm not saying you. It was a clarification for
Oh,
literally
okay.
anyone that wasn't Tom.
Okay. Well, I guess Deimos is gone forever.
Gordon and Scout.
Me.
Gordon
That's
and
me.
Scout.
And the macaw's just like, yep, gone forever.
Tom's just RPing me in real life. Deimos left the room, gone forever.
Never gonna see her again.
Here leaves chat. God, I
I miss Deimos already. But we can't leave yet, right? Gordon still has to wake up. So do all the other people that I don't.
Introduce herself as Alberta.
Oh, cute.
Birdie the bird.
So who made all the smooth stones? And if you get all of them, do they turn into one big stone?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Why not?
It's just once I get all 10, you guys get something cool.
Do you get a cool big rock and then in return, like a really big smooth stone?
The coolest, biggest.
Like a football, but really heavy?
Sure.
What are you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Oh, you better start thinking.
I should.
a lot of things you could do with a perfectly round stone rock.
She has that sensory processing disorder where she just really loves to rub smooth stone.
Yeah. It's like a cat rubbing its face all over something.
Actually, I have
Three
some.
she does seem very excited about.
I have some kids with sensory processing disorders in my
Yeah.
class, and if you hand them shit like that, they're just like, yes.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to go meet Gordon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Though I can't stay up crazy later, so I don't know how soon we're gonna do our downtime, or if we're gonna do downtime next week.
I mean, I'll just come on and say, if y'all go to see Gordon, Scout is gonna be mysteriously absent for a little bit, so
Oh. I mean, I
you can
assume
go do Ember's downtime first if you want to.
Do Ember's downtime just because I know you have to go to bed. What are you doing?
She wants to go check out one of those Fey temples they talked about on the outskirts of town.
Okay. What do you want to
see? Like, she doesn't like feeling Fey stupid. She kind of wants to know what's actually going on.
In the Fey realms?
Just like, you know how like whatever she like tried to do like Fey blessings or whatever, like not Marriott. What's our machinist's name?
Morgan?
Morgan would like flinch and be
Jesus,
like,
Ween.
I guess that's kind of Fey. Even though I can't speak Fey, so I could like kind of read it, but she's just kind of like writing, you know, like, hope this works, please be nice, kind of shit. And she kind of wants to like go and see if she can like make an offering at the Fey Temple and see if she can kind of figure anything out. Maybe like be like, can we not have such shitty luck, maybe, or make some wild magic stuff cooler or happen in her or something. I don't know.
Well, which temple do you go to?
Well, all she knows is that it was a fire fae. So what are the options?
There really isn't a fire fae.
Well, hers came from the embers, so for her, everyone believes that there's fire fae. But what temples are around?
Is probably the closest, if I had to guess.
Some kind of like Sealy fae.
There is no
as it were. I know, but as far as I would go, the most warm kind of fae.
Did you make one up?
Does this no, I'm actually looking at a list of them. Does this sound close to what you envisioned?
Lady Firehair sounds about right.
Alright, so go to the temple. And say,
Driver.
How can I help you?
Is it a? I'm assuming I'm talking to like
a cleric.
A cleric. All right. She'll like point to her forehead and kind of explain like a bit of her origin and kind of be like, well, ever since I've always kind of had magic happen, and you know there were fae in the woods that would kind of do stuff, but they kind of were capricious as to whether or not they were in a good mood. But if we gave lots of trinkets, they would disappear, and you know our crops would be a little better and stuff. So I kind of want to know what's going on, and if I could, you know, make this know how to please the fae. And she would like kind of show, like, she would kind of explain how her shit goes down, like that her hands become more ashy, and she points at like the sticks and stuff, and like just kind of how that all goes. Like, does this sound about right? Like, am I at the right place?
Probably not.
Oh.
I mean, it just sounds kind of like you got some Fey blood in you a while back. And that's just kind of how wild magic works. I mean, we can teach you to control it at the temple, but it would take at least some measure of dedication.
Well, I've been giving Faye blessings my whole life, and so I would like to know how to do it properly. And she shows like the little trinkets. She like shows the little altars her family and village do, where they make little, symbols out of ash and.
She will hand you like a pamphlet that says how to be a cleric of Suni.
Oh.
Alright.
Alternatively, there is a warlock path.
A warlock path.
Gang gets level in warlock.
Me next.
Are we just gonna be a party of warlocks?
I mean, we could.
To be warlock, since
Just
I'm
a party.
sorceress,
Just a party.
Everyone does a level dip.
She suggested becoming a cleric, but she's like, there's other paths.
Oh, so I would have to take a level in cleric or warlock to.
I mean, there's fun warlock ones, like a healing warlock.
From this venture, you have decided to go.
Okay. So it can't specifically be like a sorcery kind of pack.
Not really. Sorcery is literally all about randomness.
That's locked in when you roll your character.
Sorcery is inherent talent. It cannot be taught. It is something you just have.
You've gone to like the school of Fey magic.
Okay.
So she'll do that.
Okay, she'll take her little pamphlet and like kind of ask some questions about like Sylvan and stuff, like what actually helps, like.
The idea that you took a pamphlet kills me, because now all I'm thinking is that there's like a hiring agency out there that tries to connect you with the right patron for you, and it's like you just open up the pamphlet, it's like, is Baphomet right for me?
That's almost literally what I'm thinking of.
It's the fucking temp agency of warlocks.
Primordial temp here.
Here's what you need to know.
Do you want a sugar daddy?
Is that the warlock?
Have you
pamphlet?
given up on working for a living? You just want it all, and all you need is just a pact, a pact of eternal servitude.
Is that Garrus?
Well, give it up.
It's what all the politicians do. They just sign a super pact.
Jesus. Garrus gave Saffron a pamphlet that she like read over like several times.
There's like a website on the back that you can go to for more information.
Yeah.
I think Saffron has to be the bravest one among us all to be willing to give even a little bit of servitude to Garrus.
What's that goat gonna do?
Guess I'll find out.
That would be kind of the caveat to
going to one of the temples.
What is that? It is
They are probably going to point you towards a cleric or a warlock pact.
All right. Well, I'll have to
multi-classing. Everybody's doing it.
That. I'll honestly have to think about it and like look things up before
That's perfectly fine. If you need to go to bed, that's good.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm curious what everyone else will do, but if someone can fill me in later.
Yeah.
Is it
Of
mostly
course, I
gonna
think
be
we're also
people's-
recording.
It's going to be a lot of people's personal adventures plus some not personal ones.
Like, are you gonna do Gordon tonight?
I mean,
yes, that is going to happen tonight.
Can we do that next, and then I can go to bed?
Yes.
Okay. I'm curious about Gordon. I feel like the rest, like personal stuff, I feel like I don't need to like.
So you guys go to the temple that is in.
What was that?
That was my mic accidentally pulling itself out. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sounded like
As long as you're okay.
Sounded like it hurt.
Really? Because all it was like it unplugged and you started talking out my computer speakers for like 5 seconds.
It was very.
It sounded like
jarring.
shouting.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, that's just probably because it suddenly was picking up Derek's voice playing back to himself. But
Yeah.
But you guys go to the Temple of Rock, which is kind of like any temple in a lot of these smaller towns where it can facilitate many deities. You can very blatantly tell the main cleric here is a big supporter of Asmodeus.
Interesting.
But he is taking care of everybody. Everybody seems to be coming to that was unconscious before.
little Nasmodius.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
As you guys enter, you say, like, what can I do for you guys? You see a little man?
Say what?
That's what it says.
Little man.
Who's the little man? Oh, Gordon. Duh. Oh, yeah.
Was
It
that
was
in
the
character
little
or was
man.
that Zokura?
Honestly,
I think a little bit of both.
honestly, if I didn't know who it was Gordon, if you just said it was the little man, I think he was like some kind of crime boss. Well, he's got the whole part of the city that he controls.
Say hello to my little friend. It's Gordon.
The little man.
I'm a little taken aback that that's how they just refer to Gordon.
The
See,
little
little
man.
man.
Little
He
racist.
is actually the only gnome in this place.
Okay, well, still, that doesn't make it okay. That's not like I just suddenly go, the black guy. Like, what the fuck?
Holy
The man
shit.
may be little, but the threat is big. Do
Like,
not
shit,
cross the
y'all.
little man.
That's not how you identify people.
I need a drink.
I already got one. I just got one. Whew. It's gonna be that type of night.
We're here to see Gordon.
He's like, you know what? Come this way. Come on.
Why does this sound so
He takes
suspicious?
you to the back. And
Where they keep
he opens up like a little. Everywhere's kind of sectioned off by curtains, kind of like a field hospital. And he takes you back, and there's Gordon in bed, and he's just kind of sitting up. It's like, hey, how are you guys?
Oh,
We're
we're alive.
Okay, boys, I'm back.
Is Scout
Is
in
that what
the
Scout
room
says when you walk in?
being Gordon? Or
I don't
is
think
Scout
Scout's here right
hiding?
away. I think Scout
Okay.
said that she wouldn't be here
Scout's
right away.
mentally preparing and
Yeah.
Uh,
Did Scout?
Oh, okay.
Oh, did Scout want us to like help ease in the introduction, or not?
Well,
Scout's
we haven't
like,
asked Scout.
yeah, no one asked her.
Well, like I'm saying, like, do you
she's
want
like-
do you want to say like maybe she asked us to help?
Hey, I can retroactively be like, you guys talk to Scout briefly before you guys.
Oh.
I mean, I imagine if we're all going to see Gordon as a group, we would have invited Scout, and someone would have had to speak to Scout.
Yes.
So,
That's fair. And she probably says something like, "Well, I'd hate to interrupt his recovery. I'm sure it's been a really difficult ordeal for him. So if everyone was there, it would probably be really overwhelming. And you know, he's been through a lot. And if he just woke up, then it would, you know, really be difficult to have to explain to everybody in the entire group. So I would really hate to intrude on him after he just, you know,
Scout,
came to consciousness."
Scout, take a deep breath. It's okay. Are you not ready to talk to him?
I don't know.
he's still your dad.
I don't have one of those.
Scout, would it make you feel more comfortable to, you know, look the way you used to while you see him?
Yeah,
Just for now?
Lou didn't say. You could just tell him you're out. You don't have to face him yet.
Yeah, like we could check in with him, and then like ask him any questions you want us to ask him.
We do
And
have
then-
minor illusion, don't we?
I'm not
Between
sure.
us.
More than minor, Chloe says.
I could turn you invisible, and you could go in there and then just stand there, but pretend you're not there. That might not work.
Hey Lily, could you do that spell again? Except make it not permanent. Oh.
I don't. I think that was kind of a
That was like I didn't really understand that I was doing the thing.
But now, aren't you remembering a lot?
Yeah. And that's not abjuration.
But not that. Yeah.
Oh my
It's like,
god.
yeah, but not that one.
Yeah.
I
We're out of that one.
just I mean,
Had a
it's-
wand,
I
didn't
don't-
realize it, but had one.
I don't, I don't have to say anything to him, so I can. I'd like to see him, so I can just. I'll just
Do
go, and if you
do
have
you
to
want to
talk
go in
him,
by
it's-
yourself?
Yeah, it looks like you turned invisible. That's on the table.
Well, Scout,
Just-
can I ask you something? Are you afraid he's gonna be upset?
Silence.
Aww. He's still your
I
dad.
don't think he'd be mad at you, Chloe says.
Scout, he has nothing to be mad about.
Look, I know a lot. I know a little something or two about pretty shitty dads, and I can tell you, Gordon's not a shitty dad. I just know. I don't think he'll care that much. Like, I mean, he will care, but like in the good way of caring. Like he'll care about you. He doesn't really. I mean, he's not gonna mind if you're small or big or made of metal. Then you can tell him about how you ate chocolate for the first time. That's fun.
How about the first time you took a shit?
God.
But I lied.
What? What'd you say?
What do you mean you lied?
When we went to the academy, I lied.
I
About
think you'd be
what?
proud of you.
Oh, Tempo doesn't know. No, Tempo was there.
Yeah, but she doesn't know what you mean.
Oh.
I think Tempo would actually think you kind of are his.
Tempo
Yeah,
can
Tempo would not
Tempo
think of it.
the Tempo's sense of what family means is potentially very different from other people. So to
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
you are in some fashion or another the daughter of this individual. To her.
I guess Tempo's family fucking sucks.
Yeah, Tempo's family bad. We learned that
Yeah, so it's
recently.
She makes her own.
Father is not biological.
Well, she creates her own family. She doesn't. It follows a different set of rules for.
I mean, it makes sense. for Tempo.
Yeah, Tempo's a real one.
She also still kind of believes that you don't ever lie, which is the thing that I just remembered.
Well, Scout, let me ask
It's
you
like a
something.
joke that got out of hand. Sorry, go ahead.
Don't you think he'd be kind of thrilled that you're out here experiencing things that no other Warforged possibly could? Like, just talking from an artificer's perspective, you're doing things that people thought was impossible. Isn't that kind of exciting at the same time? Wouldn't he be happy for you?
I suppose that perspective isn't incorrect.
I have a question. When you're a Warforged, do you feel stuff touch you? Like when you give someone a hug, do you feel it?
Yes, of course we
Oh, okay.
have a
Have
nervous
haptic
system.
feedback.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that. I thought maybe it would be a wild difference, but this must be the same. So okay, it's the same.
I mean, it is a little bit different. Skin is different.
That is true. I mean, do you think has Gordon ever been like the kind of guy who would overreact or freak out?
No, never.
I don't think you have anything to worry about. But of course, this is your decision. If you want to go in by yourself, or have us go in, or none of us, or take your time, come see him later. I mean, it's all above board. It's all correct. No wrong answers here, Missy.
God, Tempo's really cute. I'm just relieved that after all of that he's all right.
Oh, me too.
I think he'd be relieved to see you too, Scout.
I mean, if you think about it, Gordon's the reason that we all know each other. So I'm very thankful for him for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, that's true. We did just go through what felt like several months of torment for several hours at a time, but the strange thing is, at the same time, I'm relieved to have that.
Nothing like a little bit of shared trauma to bring people together. That's when you really know you've hit the home run.
I mean, there's a lot that we have to do, so I suppose we shouldn't hesitate.
It's your
any
decision.
longer. Peter, what are you saying?
I'm like waiting here with
Peter, bitch!
Karan's just sitting here like, man, this is a lot of really moving shit. Who the fuck is this guy? Wasn't he one of those fucking trains, the tank engines from that show?
Him in person.
Those two green motherfuckers.
Ba-da-ba-bum!
Some gnome stuff.
Oh boy.
Just doing gnome stuff, you know.
just little gnome things. Hashtag. Gnome what now? I know.
I know.
Damn it, y'all beat me to it.
I mean, we didn't say that in character.
So, are we good to confront Gordon?
It's up to Scout.
Let's.
Scout, are you still doing the same thing?
I mean, we can keep that she is probably going to use the fact that Saffron is like 5 feet taller than she is to like
That's fair.
angle herself slightly behind the taller person.
Just out of character. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
well,
out of
yeah,
character,
that's-
you won't even know who you are right away.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, you might have to lie to him.
You guys go in there,
And he's sitting up. He's like, oh, what a fucking terrible time.
I forgot that Gordon just like randomly drops F-bombs.
Gordon does just randomly drop out. It's like, did you save me?
Man, I think so. We saved a lot of people. It was just, a lot happened.
I don't know what the hell I'd do without you guys.
Probably still be sitting in that ditch.
For sure.
When Gordon says that, Tempo does that thing where she kind of scratches her face up like she's trying not to cry and she bites one of her finger knuckles. She's just like, me either, buddy.
It's awful. I don't know. It's just like, my wife was there and it was just terrible.
Oh, you saw some bad shit too?
Very bad shit.
Yeah, I think we all had.
Lie, but still.
Well, most of it. I think. I hope.
What was causing it? What was causing the mist?
It was like grass man.
He's the grass man.
Yeah, like a Bigfoot but covered in grass. We don't talk about Ohio here.
Tempo barely escaped Ohio before.
There was something called the sun. I mean, I probably don't remember as much as Fox, but I mean, they're called the Sunken Ones, I think. They were, I don't know, they were trying to do something to the Geld in there, but
Did you save him?
I think, well,
What could be saved?
I don't know, Lily, did we?
Jesus.
We just,
I'm still unclear.
sullenly.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, they were trying to do something, but I think we stopped them, and then I think in some sense we protected them, or what
Actually
was
pull
left of
out
them.
the crystal, and it kind of floats in her hand, and she
I
shows
think-
it to Gordon. And Gordon also looks very sullen. It's like, I imagine as much. I'm sorry. He kind of sincerely says to Lily.
Oh.
It's like, where is Scout? Are they still with you guys?
Ember is like a little kid when they tell you, don't tell mom about the birthday cake we got, mom.
Not
You
to
know how
call.
she's like holding her, she's got biting her lip and like antsing her out of it, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so exciting.
Would Karan know Scout is a Warforged? Because
No.
I
wouldn't you
feel like
just
we've
kind of?
talked about it.
I mean, if Vela didn't break the news and explain it right there, Karan
I mean,
still does not know.
We've talked about it at multiple times.
The only way for him to have known was if Vela was like, Scout used to be a Warforged.
We've
I
had.
don't think Vela would tell that. I don't think she would give a shit.
Scout's door. I mean, Scout's door. She was a Warforged.
Yeah,
door.
does Karan literally only listen to dialogue from Vela? We've talked about this multiple times.
Pretty sure Karan went to bed before Shay's door.
Oh, well, no, but like in
You
game,
were asleep for that fight.
I think, but in game, I think Karan would have realized, being able to connect the pieces by now if we didn't outright tell him.
Shay also Warforged in her story?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what. Yeah,
I
it was.
was like, the nobody in your party was literally a robot for that.
I feel like Karan would know by now,
Would've
or he
been
has to be.
Karan's really
got
dense.
that.
Or he might be like, "Well, that
Karan
was
would know.
fucked up anyway."
Karan's pretty inquisitive. He'd probably figure it out.
I think
Okay.
Karan would know.
So does Scout say anything when?
Yeah, he's kind of looking expectantly for an answer from somebody.
She's
Anyone
okay.
can lie.
She's alive and she's safe.
Ember keeps wiggling and like glancing at.
I mean, I knew they would be. I was
She's
always worried.
well, you have nothing to worry about with Scout. She's. It's been rough for her. I just used all my pronunciations wrong. Sorry for her, but I mean she's perfectly fine. I think she's just nervous to see you again.
Why?
Well, I mean,
Fuck.
Tempo looks back towards where Scout is roughly somewhere, and she's like, she's a little different. Travels have changed her a little, but she's still the same. I mean, no, she's not broken. No, she's not broken.
She's a little short with people.
She's actually.
Holy shit.
Tempo does that thing where like she looks back towards Velo. That she gives a look towards Velo that's like, "Don't you dare!"
I think that's about where Saffron is, like, with seeing Ember, like, you know, like, visibly vibrating. Like, she's, like, ready to shut that down if need be.
So you're saying she's mad?
She's not mad. She's. I mean, I don't know how much she wants me to tell you. She's the same she's the same Scout.
Gordon would probably say, like, well, I mean, I'd love to see her, but if she can come see me on her own terms.
That's what we told her. She's. I think she's. She's.
Okay,
Yeah, I think she's actually improved a lot. She's gotten. I mean, she's becoming better every day. That much I can tell you. But it was a rough go in there in that weird mind dungeon, and maybe she's just a little bit fucked up from that. So I don't know.
It's okay, Tempo. Tempo, it's okay.
Oh, jeez.
It feels like, thank God I don't have to lie anymore.
It's like that fucking SpongeBob leaning up against the rock, like, oof.
Scout's hat kind of like comes around the side of Saffron's thigh.
Did you say anything? It's like, you guys get a new team member?
No, it's
we got one.
It's Morgan.
It's Morgan. Oh, Karan's there too. He wasn't like, who the fuck's the pirate guy? Gordon's like,
yeah, who's fucking Davy Jones over here?
What's a cowboy?
Next one's gonna be a ninja.
Oh, I mean, Jesus. Well, it's just me.
What?
Just plain old Scout.
He actually like gets up and it's like, is that you?
Ember is literally SpongeBob when she has a secret. Like,
quick, everybody, post the SpongeBob meme you are right now.
Someone find me a SpongeBob meme.
Deimos is the caveman one. she's not even there.
Where's the cave?
We all need to find our SpongeBob memes.
I put mine in the campaign
Scout's
memes.
like,
I put that's
okay, I'll wait for Derek to get back while everyone finds me a SpongeBob.
Everyone has to do a SpongeBob before Scout talks to her dad. That's the rule.
Wait, I got one for Scout.
Hit me.
Oh, you put it. Okay.
trying to find what.
Oh, we're all posting here.
I put them in the campaign memes because I thought would be.
Oh my God, that's right. Deimos isn't even here.
Everybody got the SpongeBob memes?
I found Ember.
Oh please.
This is the Ember one.
God.
Okay.
And Gordon got up though, right?
Oh,
I think
you in the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she says you really shouldn't get up yet. You went through a lot.
I mean, apparently so did you. What happened?
Oh no, this one is.
Well, it's a little complicated. It
This
was
is exactly Ember.
I want to hear this.
God. It was meant to be a disguise. It just stuck.
Just. Oh.
Scout, were you nervous to talk to me?
Oh, that's such a dad voice.
That is a really dad thing to say. I didn't know what your reaction would be.
Scout, I've loved you since I've known you. It doesn't matter what you look like. I'm just glad you're safe and happy. He looks a little teary-eyed. Oh gosh, I'm so worried. I thought something trying to cover up for some shenanigans.
This is pretty.
There have been some shenanigans, but
Yeah, I mean that's how things go.
I suppose that really is just what it's like to be an adventurer.
Ember finally's like, she
You're
ate
not-
Honestly, Gordon's like, did you like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's great, right? I've got, when I come home, I've got some good stuff for you.
I'm making lots of food for her to try.
Please. I mean, granted, being a warforged is pretty sweet, but there are some advantages to having like a fleshy body, I guess.
Taste buds.
Yeah, like now I know what emotions she's feeling most of the time.
Gordon will actually kind of get up and get out of bed and give you a big
Oh.
hug.
Scout like tries to get him
before you even have a chance to protest.
She'll hug him back. And she'll say, You're not upset?
No, why would I be upset?
I am. Well, do you know the Academy of whatever the fuck that guy's name is?
Yeah, Octavian School?
Yeah.
I studied there.
Yeah, I know. They really think you're a big deal there.
I mean, that was one of the forefronts of constructs and enchanting.
I'm the only one who looks like this, and so we needed to get in there, so I told them.
It's like you told them what?
I told them that you were my father.
Hell yeah. I am your father.
I told you.
Scout. I mean, if anyone was my daughter, it would be you.
The ever tempered gif, like.
Don't be ashamed of that, please. Of course you can say that. I mean, it's true. He hugs you a little tighter.
Oh. Scout is crying.
Oh.
Like she's not like teary-eyed, she's like crying. Yeah.
Then,
like legitimately like in the body kind of crying.
That's good shit.
Is this
Gordon
the first
would
time Scout's
definitely
done
be
that?
just like hold you in like a good fatherly hug. What were you saying, Wayne?
Nothing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Tempo is also crying. She's standing off to the side.
He also just kind of like feels bad, but also like a little happy.
Yeah.
It's always like it was my fucking dumb shit that even made this happen, but also like I guess this is good.
Certainly weird, but not inherently bad.
And just think, would this have even happened if we had made the mistake and gone that one route that one day?
Probably
What?
not.
Oh no.
So
See, everything happens for a reason.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
I am so sorry.
That was a little forced.
It started out not forced, and then it got caught in the middle.
Oh.
I had to push it out.
Gross.
Just pinch it off.
Continue.
Stop.
Say, Gordon, I'm a follower of Timora now.
That's great. Got us some travels and luck.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Oh, show him the doll.
It's gone.
No, the doll's magic is gone.
Oh, but the doll's still there? Okay. I take out the doll.
That's adorable. Did you make that?
Oh, no, she did.
Timora made them.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, I hope she's all right.
In
They're
all my
goats.
adventures, I've heard someone make a doll out of me before. It's a little uncanny, even for a goat.
They are.
Examines it very closely.
They saved our lives once. Hopefully nobody was like, "Hey, Gordon, we all died."
Ember like pulls her little goat
If
out.
Deimos
She's
was
like,
there.
Wait, these totally what's the goat boy's name that my brain just crashed on?
Garrus?
Why do we all look like Garrus if it's Timora? And she like holds out the goat.
Because goats are cute.
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be that
Gordon is just
complicated.
like, who is Garrus?
Oh, he's like
He's
our
like
weird
Baphomet.
uncle.
Listen, if Deimos was there, she definitely would have said, "Yeah, we died once." Just saying.
Oh, sorry,
Does
she's not
Deimos,
there. I
does
forgot.
Deimos want to come back to from the mansion just to say that?
Deimos just crawls out from under the bed like a gremlin. Like, hey, we died once.
I thought that was interesting.
And we check under the bed, she's not there. And Demo just once again like she can't keep getting away with it.
She can't keep getting away with this.
Does Deimos show up or does she?
No, Deimos won't. Deimos is
Okay.
busy doing something else.
Okay.
Yeah, Gordon's just like, I mean, I'm so glad you guys are okay. Come visit me.
Well, I mean that was part of what we were doing, right? Because we want to make sure you were okay, and then
That is fair. Thank God you guys came. I was not anticipating all of this, and he
I
just
don't-
kind of gestures to the whole area around him.
I don't think
What were
anyone
you
was.
expecting to find?
I'll be honest, I was expecting maybe a temple full of like necromancers and undead, you know, a couple spells here, a few blasts there, get through it, figure out a mystery. No
A
problem.
regular Tuesday.
Yeah. Did a lot of adventuring in my day. This was not what I was anticipating.
Did you find anything?
No. I wish I had. You know, I got to the bottom and just saw something scary and passed out.
Yeah. It's probably better you just passed out.
Ah, yes, passing out from fear.
I mean, it got pretty bad, but we did a pretty good job, I think.
I mean, I'd say so. You guys found another Gelden ruin. Were they alive?
Oh.
He already asked that.
Yeah, he already.
did,
And then
that's
Lily
right.
showed him the thing.
So let's not bring that trauma back up for Lily.
Yep,
Let's.
yep. Well, we can deal with that later. Okay. Anything else for Gordon?
Emperor's
What
like,
was
do
he?
you know anything about owlbears?
Jesus Christ.
Ayla walks out.
Good eating.
That's a sign for me to leave.
I would. Well, does he know anything about owlbears? I want to know if he's going to answer that yet before I.
He said good eating.
Oh, good eating. Jesus.
Cares about.
Holy
No,
shit.
you've never seen like
Good
tame
road
ones?
snack.
Oh.
Well, is he all right? Like, Scout is probably like, were you injured? Like, is there anything that where you should really? I think should you return to bed and rest? She's being a little fussy.
I'm probably gonna rest at least another day. I'm a little fucked up, but mostly okay. I've taken harder hits.
Well, you know, you're not the same age you used to be.
Yeah.
She's trying to tell a joke. I don't know if he can tell.
I don't think he can.
Scout's delivery could do some work.
What's the joke?
Oh, just you're not the same age. You're not the same age.
You're
you used
old man now, dog.
He's just like, yeah, it's unfortunate, honestly. He almost looks like he kind of laments being an old man.
Oh, being an adventurer is way better. Being an old man sucks.
Especially now that I know gnomes live for fucking ages.
Yeah.
That's a real life mood right there.
Is this? Wait, I'm confused. I was confused when we switched from in character to out of character. I'm still not sure what conversation we're having.
I think we're kind of in that weird in between.
Well, like,
Okay.
I think the well, you're not as young as you used to be was in character, and
and then it's
Gordon being like,
when Derek said
is also in character, but then I think that was Derek saying, and then I just learned how fucking long gnomes live.
and then
so,
I was like,
yeah.
I was confused. I was like, did Gordon
was
just say that?
Derek.
Like, did
No,
Gordon
that was
grow up long enough to
Derek.
learn how to read? And he's like, this is how long I'm gonna live? Fuck.
I mean, that's a whole ass mood.
He's like, I was gonna die adventuring, but I already ran out of adventures, and I'm
Oh,
still
man,
alive. So
wait.
fucking
Now
close.
like 800 years old, and god damn it, am I fucking not built for this anymore?
Well, if you ever are in the Waterdeep and you want to come into a crazy extra dimensional mansion for breakfast, you're always welcome.
I'd love to. When I'm feeling better, I'll take you up on that offer.
Well, hell yeah.
Tempo's like, well, shit, that was easy.
Fuck yeah, more people who are gonna come and have breakfast with us.
We're gonna fill this mansion eventually. Like these rooms aren't gonna stay empty. Eventually,
Like,
someone's
if we
gonna have to
do,
move into the home.
Like an Animal Crossing town, we're just gonna collect every fucking person we can. Just have them all live there. And Max is just gonna get more and more stressed out.
We're doing our Fire Emblem run, and we're trying to get everybody.
Yeah, we're trying to recruit all the
every
characters.
Oh, we hit the int threshold. It's all Fox. Fox is the entire int threshold for recruiting Gordon.
The difficulties are when we gotta recruit the enemy party into our team.
Do you have a high enough support rank?
I was gonna say, how the fuck did we end up getting 4? Like, is it just the strength score?
It was actually 4 rolling a nat 1 and wounding her brain.
Yep. So
was
it was
that the blue
RNG.
die? Was that the blue die? Oh, the blue die looking out for us.
Dude, the blue die, sometimes it's on our side, I gotta say.
It's feast or famine. It's literally a 1 or a 20.
Sounds like it might not be a perfectly round die.
Tom, I just saw this makeup mirror for sale in the general, and I can't stop looking.
Where is it?
You put it in the general, and it just says makeup mirror for sale with this guy's face in it.
Oh. I forgot that was a while ago. Yeah.
I said anything else for Gordon.
Gordon Freechman was one day in office.
Build a snowman.
There might be more for Gordon later, but I think Scout would be very much like, you should probably rest. So she might even like enforce the rest of the party.
Shoo everyone else out.
Yeah, she might be like, I think it's time to leave, but after I don't want to cock. She would do that, but I don't want to cock block out of character. So if anybody had anything additional to add, they could do that before she was like, all right, everybody needs to leave.
Tempo invited him to brunch, so I'm good.
Goal achieved.
Distant Derek. You're muted.
I gotta go sleep.
I'm not muted.
Okay.
Oh,
good
sorry.
night.
What else?
Okay.
All right, good night, Mallory.
Good night.
Night.
Peter's like, no, in the distance.
Little does Peter know he's next.
Yeah, well, no, I think he very much knows. I was gonna say, Peter, and you're next also in terms of, we should probably decide what you're gonna do.
Yeah, Peter's downtime should be next. And then Derek, Derek, when we're done with Gordon, I will probably just do what we talked about.
Okay.
In text. Which, for everybody else in the party, is... Oh, no.
Oh, no? Oh, sorry. Oh, no?
No, Derek left his, like... I'm not going to talk until Derek comes back, because I can hear myself.
Oh.
He's got his headset on, isn't he? Recording through Sue. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming through Sue.
Yeah, I don't know why it does this.
All right. Sue, it's me now. It's
Uh,
just my voice.
How about now? Say something.
Hello? Yeah, that did it.
Okay. I just turned
Shaying
it down a
back
little
and
bit
forth
in
forever.
Discord. I don't understand why my headset does this.
Sometimes it just does that. Fuck.
It's back.
Oh, you know what? Here.
Echo.
Oh, Sue.
Ironically.
Why does it do that
Okay,
sometimes?
Sue.
Like when we get your YouTube videos randomly.
Which, that is really funny. It's just less funny when I can hear my horrible voice.
Alright.
Anyway, just for everybody else, she's gonna go do some temple stuff, and Derek said she could get something for that.
Yep.
And that'll be she'll probably cut temple stuff with dad time.
Yeah.
Half dad, half temple.
Dad will actually come to the mansion.
Sweet.
Wait, who?
So, let's also real quick have the conversation with Morgan. Is he
Wait,
coming
Gordon's
to the
coming with
mansion?
us right now?
No. Just Morgan will come for lunch.
Oh, Morgan. I think it's Gordon.
Gordon will come for.
Damn it.
I'm so confused.
Gordon will come.
Oh,
for
okay.
lunch on one of these days.
One of these days.
Morgan will come with
Live
you
there. Yeah.
Okay.
if they are allowed.
I mean.
They actually prefer to be called they.
Okay.
They're like, if I'm gonna be here for a while, it's probably appropriate, I guess, that you call me properly.
You got it,
Alright, so
buddy.
is everyone going to the mansion?
Yeah.
The scout's all
Yeah.
done.
Everybody
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Crayons next.
Oh, how is the mood in the village? I don't actually want to interact with anyone. I'm just curious.
The mood overall is mostly fine. I mean, they definitely seem like they're rebuilding, but not as many people died as maybe they expected.
That's good.
You obviously see people mourning. The Asmodeus cleric is very hard at work trying to get everybody back to normal. No other comment?
No, that's it. I
well,
just wanted to know what the mood
Can I
of
just
the
do a
town.
double like Asmodeus?
Sorry.
We talked about this. Is Asmodeus like a cool dude?
Asmodeus is lawful evil.
That's what I thought.
What?
Asmodeus is not going to let people die.
But he's still a little evil.
But still, I mean,
Little
this is
evil.
like
Oh, a little
capitalism
evil.
in the town. So
He
like
is king of hell.
that's that's why I was like, wait a second, this guy.
So
But
he just
So it's
stops
more
her from
like-
dying by closing the gate.
So it's more like death for no reason doesn't make sense, but if it was a price to be paid, then it makes sense.
If you actually talk to him, he will say like more along the lines of like, "What is there to rule if everyone is dead?"
Right.
Well, that's not a good mentality.
It's like they're more useful alive.
oh, whatever keeps you sleeping at
Alive
night, buddy.
at night.
Jesus.
Does he have a name?
We're not talking to Asmodeus, we're talking to the cleric.
Tanner. It's a tiefling male.
Tanner.
That sounds
That's
like something
racist,
my brother would
Derek.
do.
Yeah, racist.
Just because you're a tiefling doesn't mean you worship Satan.
No.
But this one does.
This one does, though.
God.
Alright. You guys go back to the mansion.
Yeah.
Deimos, do you want to explain what you've done?
Yeah, I'll tell you. So you all have your little money on your beds,
Thank you.
and she's making tea for everyone. And probably cleaned some of your clothes for you guys to change into, and gotten the whatever you would clean yourself places with ready, so you guys can use them.
Oh, she's like preparing everyone to, what's the word? Try to cope and in a comfortable location. There's a word I'm like I'm not thinking of, but she's like helping people recover. It's cute.
Convalesce?
Nesting.
Yeah, all that.
all that shit, y'all.
So yeah, when you come out, she'll offer you all tea.
Temple will drink the tea and start crying.
I will definitely drink the tea and just look inside.
Oh shit. I don't know who to ask if they're okay first. Probably Lily, because that's more worrying. Tempo always cries.
Oh man.
Not in like an aggressively
I
mean way. I'm
know.
just like
No,
Tempo.
she cries a
Tempo's a
lot.
really empathetic person, so she's probably crying for like.
No, it
She's-
makes sense.
She's crying because of the gesture and of the sensation of the tea.
But Lily looks how Scout often feels.
Yeah, I'm always just like,
But she won't say, "Are you okay?" Because that's really like, for her at least, she'd be like, "That's kind of patronizing," and so she probably wouldn't ask that. She would probably say something like, "I understand that really there's nothing that can be done to change the past more than any of us, maybe." And I don't say that lightly. I think most of us know it in some way or another. But I'm hoping that the knowledge that we gained is still helpful to you in some way in the long run.
I'm sure it is. She says, I mean, honestly, them getting a hold of the essence is just as bad as them getting a hold of the live person. I just wish that they had been a live person.
They were.
Well, I would also
Well-
kind of say, I'm afraid I feel like I'm the only one left.
And none of us know that.
There's really no way to say that for sure. And
Yeah, but she says, I know it's probably irrational. I just feel that way.
it's really lonely, isn't it?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
But
Sucks.
we're
it's weird.
Karan is just kind of like, yeah.
yeah,
Sucks.
fucking sucks.
Dog.
It's
But,
weird because you could. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say because I keep thinking, oh fuck, Peter has to go to bed. So maybe can we do
Oh.
Peter and then like come back to Lily being dead
Yeah.
inside?
We can definitely do that.
That's
Peter,
well,
what do you do
I
on your
mean,
downtime?
So how much time do we have?
We have 2 weeks.
2 weeks? And what can we do? What's the purpose of the downtime?
What do you want to do? This is your free time.
What would Karan do
What
in
does
free
Karan
time?
do when Karan has no adventuring or anything else to do?
Swashbuckle.
He has
Look-
a newfound purpose.
Look for adventure.
He's probably going to improve his sword skills in one way or the other.
Okay. I would
Pretty much
say
just
that's probably
self-trained.
you adding a feat to your character sheet.
Sweet. There are a couple feats I'm looking at. I need to talk to you.
Okay. Feel free to message me.
Cool. But yeah, Karan's just kind of like go off on his own. Not
Probably
very
think
straightforward.
about his past.
Someone
little bit.
go aggressively
Wistfully.
spend time with Khan.
I was gonna say, you actually use a similar sword to Maxwell, and Maxwell would offer to train you.
Oh, he's alive! Thank God.
Hell fucking yeah.
Well,
Well,
we'll
I
get
don't know
to
who
that.
Maxwell is.
Oh,
Do I
shit.
know who Maxwell is?
You really don't. You live in his house, but you you don't know him.
If he offers to train me, I'd definitely say yes.
Yeah, he offers to show you some shit.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm gonna do for the next 2 weeks. Just grueling one-on-one training
Yep.
during day, and then
Bankai.
solo training at
Bro.
night.
That's the
Oh,
coping.
God.
That's Karan's coping
Okay.
mechanism.
Just fueled by rage.
Okay. Anyone? Do we want to resolve Lily?
Yeah, let's.
Were there
Go
any
back.
other questions for Lily?
Oh fuck! I'm the one who suggested this, and now I'm like, I was gonna say.
Well, I was
and
gonna keep
totally
relating.
fucking
I was just
forgot
gonna
what it was.
keep like depressingly relating to the situation, but I didn't
Oh.
have.
I had a question for her.
Okay.
And I was going to ask her if she feels any different. Or if she feels like she's changed.
She does say... She says, I do feel a little different, but even with my memories back, it's not... I mean, I really just had a sheltered life. You guys have honestly been a bigger influence on me than anything in even my previous life.
Were you sheltered against your will?
Sort of.
Hmm.
Only certain people can really hold the mantle of Alvara. Alvara was alive, and there were 3 others that would kind of, I guess we were kind of to take her place if she died. And, well, you saw it. She died.
Sorry. That's me laughing.
Were the... I mean, this is just me putting numbers to facts. Were the other 2 those names you said? Or were those 2 names different people?
No, those were the guards. But they were my friends. I mean, most of my time there was very peaceful. A lot of times we ended up just hanging out or playing or something else. I don't think they ever thought they would have to die for me. But they did. And she looks very sad at that.
That's a really complicated feeling. I'm sorry that you...
She actually would also say, we were given no name. As our name was to be Alvara, should she die.
Do you want to go by that?
No, I think I prefer Lily.
I don't know how to approach this. Fuck. Well, like, I know, or at least feel, partially based on what happened in my door. Maybe they never thought that what would happen was going to happen, but that they would be happy that what they did led to her being alive. But I'm not sure how to convey that sentiment. And so I guess I will say something. I think they'd be happy that you had the chance to experience life.
Yeah. Pretty important.
I think she would actually feel a little bit more hopeful hearing those words.
I mean, do you think of all of us as your friends?
Of course.
Wouldn't you want
guys
us to
are
live?
more than my friends. You're like all I've known. You're my family at this point.
I have to unpack that you just said that in a few minutes. Before I do, I must make the point I was trying to make. When if you had the choice to help us live longer, wouldn't you do the same that they did?
In a heartbeat.
Well, there you go. You have your answer.
I guess that's true.
It's sad, and there's no real solution. There's no answer or fix, but there was a reason for it.
It just sucks.
Yeah, I mean, when it really comes down to it, it really just sucks. Okay. He said the family. Oh. Oh boy.
I was like, I don't think it's that surprising, but
you said about the surprises. You said it. I admit it.
You guys have done so much for me.
Tevo's just dying. right now. She's completely I mean, she's not. There's not a lot. The thread holding her together right now is incredibly thin. And Lily basically just cut
catches your
it.
tea.
She what?
She catches your tea before you drop it.
Oh, thank you, Davis.
She just holds it. She just stands next to you holding it.
Boy kind of holds you and gives you a pat on the back.
Tempo just like a sloppy hug. Like she just like is kind of dragging Lily down while she does it, putting all her weight onto her, but she's like wrapped around her.
All right. So, what else did we want to do?
Who's next?
Oh man.
Okay, Peter.
Get out of
here.
I love you deeply.
Hey Peter, I'll miss
Glad
you.
played with us.
I love you, Peter. Peter, you're our family.
One of my best friends, Peter.
I think you just killed him.
Peter has no idea how to respond to all of this affection.
It's way too much positivity.
Too much.
No, here I got it.
If Peter can't meet
Fuck you, Peter.
off the map, he doesn't know how to handle you.
It's the only relationship Peter truly understands is when it's a one-on-one duel in Smash Brothers.
Violence.
Nothing more pure.
Nothing more clear an explanation of a relationship. Just unbridled combat.
Alright. Night, y'all.
Good night.
Night, Peter.
Okay. I was also just saying, like, did we want to try and talk to Maxwell?
Oh.
Yeah, when you were like, yeah, we'll get to that, I'd sure like to know.
Okay. Maxwell.
Like, how's he looking?
It was fine.
Oh.
Suave motherfucker.
It's like an aspect of me that died in there.
You died.
Like
so, like a simulacrum,
like a clone, or like a figurative part of your spirit,
like
Or
a
like
past
your
you.
soul.
Like an aspect of me. I mean, like the full me can't really go there for the same reasons that Timora can't go there and Umbriel.
so like.
Did they make
you,
it
but
out,
the-
or?
Well, yeah, like it's just like an aspect of them died there.
I think he's implying that they were never truly there.
Yeah,
Like, full force.
It was more like, did any of the aspects survive? Because if the aspects were all wiped out,
Well, it sounds like
they were absolutely obliterated.
well,
Man,
that's the question. Because if that's the answer, Ryul's really just like curb stomped them.
I have a feeling we wouldn't have seen them escaping if they had not killed.
I took an arm off, Umbriel took a leg off, and then they killed us.
which
I
one
think-
did the bite?
Maxwell, did you eat that dude's?
Was me.
Oh fuck!
That's fucking sloppy, man.
No, it's too late. History. It is
You
written.
said it. You said
Nope, that's
it.
fact
It is,
now.
so
Bitch,
it is written.
Now, I guess.
I like
Damn,
the
Maxwell, I didn't know you were such a beast.
God.
I do think it's kind of funny that they were what are they, like fucking wizards or some shit, and they're like level billion. What I think it's pretty funny that they got their asses kicked by some fucking ghosts that weren't even there. Get fucked.
Well, was it those injuries that we saw on that one? God, she really doesn't like Veronica. So the big one was carrying both of her comrades. Could you provide a tally of the casualties on the real side? Was it really just an arm and a leg?
Yeah, no one died on the real side.
Fuck.
Right, but like, was Magda hurt at all?
Yes. Magda is actually, that one is not Magda. That is Charlotte.
Yeah, or Charlotte, but Charlotte was the one who was like
Magda
running.
She was knocked out.
Okay. Yeah, I was just like, could you just give a tally of like the injuries on that side? Was it really just that Veronica lost?
That one was well, your boss is kind of a merciful lady. No offense. He says to Scout specifically.
Oh no, did Timora let him go?
Well, no, Timora just didn't try to tear them limb from limb. It's a mistake.
It's fucking rules.
So in other words, Timora was just like knocking one out.
Yeah, knocked them the fuck out, but just didn't kill them or try to kill them.
I wonder why she would have done that.
She's a nice lady.
Timora's got a heart.
Unlike Mac.
I have a heart too, but I'm very angry.
I've got a heart, but it only goes so far.
Does your heart have horns?
Anyways.
They retreated west toward Neverwinter. I believe they have they have a thing there. Do you have any other intelligence on what would wait for us in that direction?
I'd probably avoid Neverwinter for a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably not going to go there until like level 15.
They got the festival there. It's not a good time right now.
Yeah, so like at least a couple more levels.
I'd say at least 14, 15.
All right, yeah.
A couple more gelding corpses.
That's gonna take a little while. All right, but
oh, you're already aware that they're corpses.
About what they might be going towards other than their home base.
This conversation is extending very far out of the fourth wall.
It is. Obviously, like.
Yeah, but in D&D speech, right? Oh, we're gonna need to be much more powerful to go there. That's fine. Is there any other information you can provide about what they might have been fleeing towards, or?
Maxwell would say they're probably going to recover for a while. They were able to hurt them pretty badly due to some good rolls that I did off mic. But they'll be recovering for at least a couple weeks to a couple months.
Oh, so we got lucky. Nice.
Yeah. They'll have to regrow limbs.
Damn.
That's probably pretty painful.
It sucks. Trust me.
Well,
you've regrown limbs.
We gotta find those goth lesbians soon.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you.
Maxwell even kind of mentions.
Wait, what did he say?
He says I saw no sign of them.
Wait, who are the goth lesbians?
Four and Liana.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Correct.
How could you forget?
Because there's
The
I don't know. I think
We-
there was that one session I missed. I got really confused about who all these different women are because I missed an introduction that really.
To be entirely fair, we have run into a lot of goth lesbians in this campaign.
Thank God.
That's fair.
I've been saved.
No, I feel like a lot of these lesbians have been goth.
Is Deimos not a goth lesbian, or is she a scene lesbian?
Soft goth?
Punk lesbian?
I mean, she's a rogue, so she's definitely unseen. Get it?
God.
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Holy fuck.
Thank you, Sue.
God, I wish that was in character.
Was that Zokura? Did Zokura leave us?
Yes, of course. That's Zokura's like what's it called? Like signature move. Just fucking leave. Remember the time I just fucking left for like 10 minutes and everyone was like, fuck. I guess that was it.
We really upset
Really commit to the bit. Oh, the joke broke Zokura's Discord.
Zokura, are you there?
I had to completely shut down all of Discord and open it back up.
Oh my God.
Sue's pun was just a critical hit.
Fucking put my fucking computer into like a stun. Like I don't know how to respond to that.
Eric would say he has no idea. What was going on with them goth lesbians?
They're not dead, are they?
No.
They're off the grid,
He could tell you that confidently.
flying under the
Hey.
gaydar.
Do you know stuff about rich people doing stupid shit?
Rich people.
Are you talking about my entire life? Of course.
Maxwell, you're on thin ice with me. Don't push it. Don't.
No, that's it.
Uh,
He's literally like, yes, my whole life has been
Why?
rich people doing
Can you tell me why are the Rios so important to the whole Deer family?
Well, the whole Deer family is a pretty big stake in the organized crime, and the Reals are no different, frankly.
Ugh.
High society helps high society, my friend.
Trying really hard to think of a joke.
Hey.
I can't think of one.
Hi.
And more like I wish it was Die Society. That's the best I got.
Die
Like you're
Society.
angry.
Well, I don't know how often you get out there, but if you could like put the banana peel on the whole Deer floor, it just makes sure one of them slips. It's really appreciated.
If I gain that much agency in the material plane, I will let you know.
Well, I don't know. Do you like control little imps or birds or something? You could put one in there.
For
Just an annoying bird.
At
Just
a
an annoying
cost.
bird to
How
squawk
many
at their
bananas is it
window.
gonna take?
a bit. I mean, do you ever see gods just walking around doing stupid shit?
That's why I'm asking if you could send like a servant
It's not that simple.
to just put the prank in the. Fine, it's fine. I'll figure something out.
It's like, look, if you really want to do this, he will give you the step-by-step instructions to inconvenience.
Oh,
Look,
man.
I'm just trying to ask the people.
But you gotta take a level in Warlock to do it.
No.
He will actually say
shit.
you can make a pact with me or Umbria.
No,
or you
no.
Can make you can make a decent offering at the Temple of Istis.
I'll consider that last one, but I've been told about the packs. I'm not. No. I'm
Yeah.
okay, thank you.
That's what all those politicians.
It's not that bad.
Oh, I mean,
It's not all bad.
I saw that's pretty cool shit, but I think I'm pretty comfortable with what I can do.
I never will be, so yeah, I'm doing the pack thing.
Never.
Oh,
hey, Garrus. Welcome back. He also gets served some tea.
He's just sitting there with a newspaper.
Or maybe no change.
What?
I said, is Deimos really getting some mileage out of her? Or did she change?
Oh,
Out of her what?
Yeah.
She's wearing her maid outfit. It's clean now, though. It's not dirty from the dirt.
Good to know.
It's not. Yeah, it's clean.
Is it super cute?
Shay will remember this.
Is Deimos like super adorable in the little?
I'm gonna say it's pretty adorable.
I guess it's a maid outfit. Like,
Just curious.
it's like a cleaning one, longer and just kind of. She still got some of her knives, but other than that, pretty normal.
Yep. It's adorable.
Scroll.
Yeah, Derek, why don't you press the thing that makes the not make the noise?
Because it honestly will just go ballistic. I'm getting a new mic in a week. Y'all just
Oh, I got my check from Derek. I'm buying you a mic.
Sue will just buy the mic, and then Derek has to buy
I'll
Sue's.
send you the link right
I haven't
now
cashed
to the mic you
it
gotta
yet.
order.
Hold on. Here, send it.
Scroll up and
It's like,
search.
I have
Oh,
had
don't scroll,
enough.
don't scroll.
Can you can you cash your
God
check
damn it.
online?
I have to wait till tomorrow to order it.
On sale today only.
Today only.
What?
Actually went up a little bit.
Oh no.
Give me the link.
Oh shit.
There. Steel Series Arctis 7.
Man, I actually like Steel Series.
I will.
Steel Series is real good.
Actually, I have credit on my account from those pants.
My
I
Steel
ordered.
Series mouse lasted way longer than anything else. Still works. That's what I used as a replacement until I got my new mouse.
Obviously, Zachary, I'm taking your suggestion on buying that.
It's a good one. I use it literally every day.
Especially if you use it professionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely worth the price.
There's no
Anyone
way they're
wa-
gonna get this to us tomorrow.
It might be a distribution center.
Just do it.
Anyone want some salted caramel brownie?
Yes.
This is really we've really gotten
Yes.
off track here.
Okay.
Deimos is gonna make some salted caramel brownies.
That's very specific, and I appreciate it.
Shay wants salted caramel brown.
Well, I mean, I was just looking in
Are
my
we-
pantry, and these exist, so that's why I was just staring at them.
And it's ordered.
Alright,
Just have to make sure I cash that check tomorrow, otherwise.
Otherwise, you're fucked.
Anyways, what else do you want to do? Anything for general NPCs?
Who's next? Does anybody have anything next that they want to do?
Who's left? You, Saffron, Tempo.
I mean, people can go over what they do in their downtime. A lot of people have already discussed it with me privately.
The thing
Um,
that I want to do during my downtime, I probably will actually just maybe do it over in like the campfire chat stuff. I think Saffron just kind of wants to talk to the rest of the party a little bit.
Okay.
And we do have the Deimos, not Deimos,
Yeah.
Tempo chat, which you can DM people private, like not
You're
privately,
welcome to use
one
it.
on one.
Yeah.
Still there, haven't gotten rid of it. Ready to go.
A lot of room
Any
in there.
second, you want to feel nice and spacious.
Maybe if I stop being shit about returning my tags.
Yeah, what the fuck, Sokora?
I'm sorry. Life is hard.
But yeah, that chat exists. We should use it.
Remember that time I was having a conversation with Lily, and then there was a cliffhanger of about a year?
Did that ever get resolved? Or is it still going?
No, it's just sitting
And I
there.
was trying to work out with Garrus like my whole fucking pact and my insecurities about it, and Garrus just stopped talking to me. And we didn't finish it in our
I had to kind of wrap up a moment that Tempo and Lily were having, and like how I thought it ended, because like it just never finished. I was like, well, I assume it was really cute and wholesome, and that that their friendship got stronger because of it. That's basically, I was like, okay, I hope it worked out.
I'm really bad at being.
And then I'm pretty sure there was just a moment all the way back in the first chapter where Scout taught Tempo how to be sneaky, and Tempo asked Scout a question that Scout never responded to.
Yep, that happened.
Tempo was like, "So did I do a good job?" And Scout just looked at her and didn't say anything. And that whole interaction didn't
Tempo
never
must have
happen.
been really sneaky because Scout didn't even
Scout
hear
just
her.
didn't. Scout just didn't see her. I think that was also when I was half.
No, I know. I was just continuing.
But
the
it
goof
has
of, like,
definitely happened.
no, like all of those threads for me at this point, like it's way too much in the past. I can't. It's like it's all cut off at this point. Like we assume that they went well or went into a specific direction. Like, it's
New memories. Start
Well, yeah,
a new
Yep,
we'll
time
thread.
for new ones.
New role play.
This is like extremely relevant to the roleplay circuit. Just we did a PSL that we never finished. Let's do a new one.
Oh yeah, all the fucking time.
Everybody.
I want to know what people are doing on their down.
Hell yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
I-
If anyone wants to mention it, they can. If not, y'all
I
have
was gonna go discuss with Garrus, but I don't remember if that was something that we were gonna do in like session or not. I can't.
Yeah, how much do you want to reveal about yourself? Are you doing it sneakily or not?
I mean, I don't think Fox would
so I'm
announce
thinking
this to anybody else, but we would probably go to Garrus about it because oh no, you guys don't know about it.
Would he go to Garrus in private though?
I mean, yeah, he wouldn't do it like at the breakfast table.
Alright.
I don't know if y'all want to know exactly what Fox is doing.
I mean, I'm a
It's up to
nosy
you.
slut, so I do, but like,
Everyone wants to know what Fox is
but it is up to you. Yeah, it is.
I mean, I trust y'all to keep in character and out of character knowledge separate, right?
yeah. I try to
No.
keep good track of
Yes.
what Tempo knows and what I know and how different what the difference is.
Try my best.
So,
I mean- Oh, sorry.
no, sorry.
All I was to say was I mean I would read people's like role play conversations that were like weren't necessarily public, and I would just be like, oh, that's really cool, and then I wouldn't bring it up in session unless it was relevant. Like it was something I would have
Yeah.
a reason to. Like, so I think it's fine.
Okay, cool. So Fox did get a bell from the head priest,
Oh.
like from the bellboy's bell type deal.
Mhm.
And he was
Mhm.
going to take it to Garrus to see if he could find out more about exactly who these people are and what exactly this object is. And if it's like dangerous or anything. That's me. Make an attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just
But yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have any comments on that? Or do you just want me to like repeat it to you?
I mean, I was just going to take it to Garrus and see what he knew about it.
Disgusting.
How dare he know this?
What's a fruit dip?
What's a fruit dip?
It's
What's it-
usually
yeah.
it's like usually like cream cheese or peanut butter dip, and you dip fruit in it like apple slices, and
Good shit.
strawberries.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the bell will be a plus caster focus. You have one daily use of the rend spell.
Oh.
Jeez. Is it like an evil bell? Are they tracking me with this? Does it have its GPS location on at all times? Is it running in the background? Like what?
So I was
Sending.
gonna say, I mean, using the spell is a bit of a slippery slope. The more you use it, the stronger your tie to the well other forces at work will be. Now, far be it for me to tell you not to use something, you know, maybe a little evil for some good work, but it comes at a risk.
So, what do you know of the resonance exactly?
The resonance are
The resonance sleepers.
yes, of course. You would actually say I don't. Much of their organization is pretty secretive. I can tell you for certain.
They work with the illithid.
Ooh.
Elephants are gross.
So, its power would be, again, you can use it, but just know that there's potential for invasion.
I don't like that idea. So, what about replicating it?
That's
Replicating?
You could probably do that. You're a pretty skilled artificer, yes?
I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty okay. But
I would say you're a little above average, at least.
Grandpa would tell you to toot your own horn.
I don't think.
She's not there, but there's a voice in your head that says, "Toot your own horn."
I don't think Fox is that flexible.
Replicating it is something you want to do. I can pretty much help you make a carbon copy. It would not grow as much as this one, but you would still get access to some psionic abilities.
I'm down for that. I think this is a good opportunity. Because I assume that because the resonance is after the Gelded and the heads and everything, we're probably going to run across them again, and it would probably be nice to have some of their own magic to use against them.
Definitely. And if you use this one, they'd surely control you.
Yeah, not a good call. Probably going to replicate it. Probably going to smash this one.
A fair point. That
I
being
mean,
said, I will give you the stats of that. So, if you attune to this, it will kind of replace your book a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is going to be a +2 casting, implement, focus, whatever. It's going to get 1 daily use of Rend. You do get the telekinetic feat. And you can use the, I think it's Mind Slice.
Jesus.
Mind Slice.
Is that the cantrip?
Mind Splint.
What is it called?
Mind Spike? What is it? I have
Mind Spike.
I have it literally written down.
Mind Spike is the cantrip you can use.
Yeah, I have that cantrip already. So.
That's no fun.
Derek will find a replacement spell.
Huh? Yeah, it's not what I.
What is it? It's one of them. I know the cantrip one. I have it on my list. It's Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver. I was gonna say Mind Splinter.
Mind Sliver.
I was thinking Mind Sliver. Is there another psionic cantrip?
There is not. I think that's the only one, really.
What's the next level 1 spell?
I'll tell you right now that I picked these up with my wizard class, so.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
I don't have Detect Thoughts.
I will tell you, actually.
That's one, like, psychic spell.
Instead of having a cantrip, you are resistant to psychic damage.
Okay. Damn. Fancy. And that's for the evil one or the replicated?
That's for the replicated one.
Oh, shit.
The evil one will actually grow in power the more you use it. But there's also other negative consequences.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to be an illithid. Just gonna put that out there into the universe. Don't want that.
You're valid.
There are some caveats.
You could be a really cool mind.
No. I don't know. Maybe Karan would want it. He's going for that Davy Jones look.
God damn it.
Have that. And again, you have.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. Sorry.
Is this a really big boobed illithid?
That's not Davy Jones.
Shut the fuck up.
A really stacked.
I don't remember the Pirates of the Caribbean lore. They're all the same.
Look at this. It's a little.
Where'd you put a stacked illithid? God almighty. That's a big titty illithid for no reason. Jesus
Why is
wouldn't want that.
Mods are asleep. Post big titty elephant.
I feel like that is literally a post. If there was if everyone in this D&D group had a Tumblr account, Tempo would post that. She would say mods are asleep, post big titty elephant, and she would post a picture like this.
Does anyone else want to discuss their downtime?
I'm not even 100% what I want.
Anyway, I guess I gotta talk to Garrus too, because he had originally asked me back before we went to the dirt to bring him back some special metal. And
Did you bring him one of the ingots?
Yeah, I'll bring him. It's like, hey, I got you a piece of metal. I think it has your face on it.
Oh, perfect.
God damn it.
Points at the symbol. That's how you know it's quality.
Is Garrus gonna jerk off onto this? Like,
I'm not.
Whoa.
Special forging.
Anyways.
Jesus.
This is perfect. The Derkles far. Send him here.
The what?
The what now?
Duckle what?
The Duckle. The Morgan.
Morgan.
The Duckle. I love it.
aren't they a drow? Wait, is she alone? Is she alone with Garrus?
Yes.
Okay.
Morgan is
I guess I'd go get Morgan.
Yeah.
Do you just like go grab me, or just like, hey, come on, come
Morgan,
here?
come on, I gotta show you something.
Garrus is gonna jerk off onto this iron bar.
Come watch.
You want to see Goatman jerk off onto an iron bar?
I can't come unless you watch.
You ever see a Goatman dick? Let me show you.
This is
Jesus.
As you bring Morgan up there, Garrus will actually say, I will talk to them privately.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right, I bring you the thing, and then it's like, oh, bring me the other boy. Bye.
You get like a future warlock pact or whatever. Have fun.
What the fuck is Garrus gonna do to Morgan?
Unspeakable things.
What does Morgan say when he sees Garrus? He say anything?
No. Actually, Morgan just seems like it's part of the course.
He's been seeing a lot of weird shit in the past week, so
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had a time.
They're just kind of lumping it up with that.
Well,
They're like, oh, it's the tittied goat. It's the tittied goat man.
like, yeah, this might as well be happening.
What was Garrus called the small titty goat man?
It was when Tempo was like, hey Garrus, do you just have little titties? Is that what she said? Is that what she's like, Garrus, do you just have? That's what she said, right, Tom?
Something that was said.
I regret.
It was so funny.
I don't remember. It was just she just asked him like, "Hey, Garrus, do you just like have tits?" Like, which like in retrospect was like a really disrespectful thing to ask, but at the time, I was like thinking with Tempo's carefree attitude and less about invasive questioning.
I think we've all asked an invasive question or two in character.
At least one.
A lot of microaggressions.
We're real racist here.
Hey.
Real, you here to see the little dude?
You here to see Little Man? Please leave your weapons here. The Little Man requires the utmost security.
Okay. Is that the end of your downtime?
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm just gonna do normal saffron stuff, train, probably help.
Saffron things? What are you doing this week? And I don't know, saffron
Be
things.
huge.
But,
Be shredded, be huge.
I do want to have her talk some stuff out with some of the people at the party. but I don't know.
There is a
probably
whole
write some
still
stuff up.
Discord for that.
Yeah, that's what I figured we could do it that way.
Hey guys, did you know that we
Tom
have a
and I
working
are just like
Discord?
nervously laughs. It's a whole Discord. God.
You cannot become Jim
Why?
What did we? Where?
Wayne
wants to-
wanted to identify the mask, and I sent them the stats, and Wayne just sent me a gif of Jim Carrey putting on the mask. Jim Carrey's the mask.
No, please. Don't do the evil thing.
Wait, but what if does Vela become Jim Carrey when Vela puts on the mask?
She just becomes an anti-vaxxer.
No.
Shut up.
Although she might be.
Ooh.
Mm. Yeah.
He's in stats, by the way.
Are they 6 stats?
Whoa.
That is so
Whoa.
Yeah, see, now everyone else wants to become Jim Carrey.
Yeah, yikes. I like how it's like cool things. Look at all these cool things you get to do. Cool things. Ooh, it's oh no.
This might be dying.
What's dying?
My headset. Don't worry.
Oh
Back to
no,
your thing.
Vale is dying.
To make
rip
you
Vela.
enthralled.
Vela has sent me what they are doing for the downtime.
Yeah, making a pact with the
Becoming-
sunken one.
Yeah, becoming Jim Carrey. We've fucking been over this, man.
Fox figured their shit out. Sue figured their shit out. Scouts got their shit. I think we're good, yeah?
I did want to mention what
Oh.
I wanted to.
Yeah, what's Tempo doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, Co. Does that ruin everything for you? The way you said "oh" was like.
What specifically are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to discuss it with. I wanted to say it out loud to everyone because it kind of is something people would notice. But Damos can go first.
No, please go first.
No, it's fine.
I don't even
No.
know what I want to do, dude. I'm trying to think.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna do at least one or two things either in the campfire chat or in the other Discord. I don't like. I'm still figuring out how I want to approach that. But I think like honestly, Tempo doesn't really do anything the next 2 weeks. She's pretty out of it, and like it's noticeable to literally everyone. Like everyone notices it because it's like the energy in the house is completely different. It's like it's not the same. Like there's like things that people probably get used to in the house, like being woken up in the morning and like the fucking AM by her singing full blast in the shower doesn't happen. Like the breakfast she makes are like less. There's like less to them. They're more simple. They're like not as like there's not as much like attention put into them. Like occasionally she'll like let things burn in the kitchen. She is like constantly staring off into space and like looking out the window, and she's just really like her spirit is like it is pretty. She's pretty much like what's the word? Like she's kind of like consumed with like various concerns and thoughts that developed from going through what we all did, and it's like very noticeable, and she spends a lot of time in the portal room where all those doors are, and she's just like looking at one of the doors, just like sitting there, and it's just really weird.
Unlike the rest of us, Tempo doesn't deal with her trauma by throwing herself
what?
into her work.
I mean, she tries, but like there's a lot of times where she can't distract herself, and it is very apparent that she is affected by something. Also, not really playing the piano as much as she was